Are we live, ladies and gentlemen? Are we freaking live? Let me check. Excel Gamer, you still here? Yeah, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome. I just got here last night. I had a convention all weekend, so I haven't been home. And it seems like all the crazy stuff happened while I was gone. So I wanted to make a video about it. I'm finishing my Doritos as you guys pile in. Now I hope stream alerts happen. So I haven't been here all weekend to touch on this. So we got a lot of ReviewTechUSA stuff to catch up on. And to be completely honest, I'm burnt out on him. I am definitely burnt the fuck out on him. I was talking to somebody at Retropalooza this weekend. And we were sitting there and I was like, man, dude, he's just, at this point, I think he likes the attention. I think he really likes it. I think, he wants people to keep talking about him. But the thing that backfired is now you have all these weird things where women are coming out and saying stuff. And I don't think he was expecting that. In my opinion, once people are starting to say they're going to get like the ex-wife or ex-fiance involved and all that, that's where it starts to get like in the weird territory. Like, I don't want to be milking that. I don't want to be going into like former marriages and things like that. But to be honest, this motherfucker has basically made it upon himself, if you look at it. What's up, TB? What's up, Operator? What's up, Jimbo? Scott Law? He's trying to get a 2-hour Turkey Tom vid. What's that? Is Keem trying to get it, or is ReviewTechUSA trying to get it? So I'm going to be waiting for you guys to follow up. So I had Retropalooza this weekend. I had a convention this weekend. It was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing that I was gone in Dallas, Texas. I don't know if you guys saw. I wrestled Pixel Dan. Did you guys see the wrestling match? And did you see Boogie and Billy from Game Chasers have a boxing match? I think they showed it on Locale Live. And then ReviewTech and Rich had a phone call on Locale Live, and then I believe Tipster and ReviewTech had a call, and all sorts of nonsense like happened while I was gone this weekend. Like, I literally was busy. Like, the busiest weekend I had was when a whole bunch of shit went down. Like, I wasn't able to get on live stream. I wasn't able to get on to any kind of podcast. I wasn't able to edit. I was out of town. And ReviewTechUSA was apparently melting down all weekend. And I had people asking me on my Discord. They're like, hey, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts on that? And I kind of tried to catch up on it when I was on the road trip back home. And I watched today's Locale Live episode as well. So I wanted to give my thoughts on it and kind of talk. So here we are. So that's the Too Long Didn't Read. Was just catching up on all that. So this thing that we're going to look right here, I believe was 2 days ago. And this is when Keemstar and ReviewTechUSA talked. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this right here. J-Bro says Dicker said he's running up. I have no idea what that means. What's up, Zombie? Let's go ahead and read. Or listen, not read. So this was 2 days ago when he called.
Oh, come on.
Keemstar on stream, I guess.
What's going on, Richard?
Hi, sir. How are you? Why are you retarded?
What do you mean?
Why are you putting out misinformation on your show about me? I watched some of it.
Well, why don't you actually give details? Because you donated $10 to the stream over here at Locale Live, the greatest
Wait, he donated to Locale Live?
podcast on all of YouTube.
He don't run. I mean, he should. Dickers has been crashing out all week. Yeah, that's what I heard. I wasn't home this weekend. Didn't this guy say he was not going to be streaming until November 5th? Didn't he say he wasn't going to be streaming until November 5th? And he literally has gone live every single day since the first day that he announced he was going to be taking a hiatus. Like, it's been a week. Wasn't it like last Monday that he was all like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to come back until November 5th on election day. What's going on? What's the context? I'm catching up. Literally, the title of the stream is the context. ReviewTechUSA has been melting down all weekend, and I'm catching up, and we're talking about it.
Are you engorged?
And you said something along the lines of, "You're slandering me." Why don't you give details?
Yeah, so he said some bullshit that Keemstar leaked a video, or that he DM'd the girl, the ex-girl, or some shit like that. Again, I'm playing catch up.
That I visited my daughter 3 times in the hospital. There is.
Oh, so he's throwing a shit fit about the visiting the daughter 3 times in the hospital when it was Lauren, his ex-fiance, who put that. Nobody said that except Lauren. Lauren's the one that put that on Facebook, and he keeps saying that people are slandering him when they're saying that. We're only just going by what somebody else said, which was your baby's mama said that. And he gets caught up on all this crap. Like, he tries to twist stuff. He tries to say stuff like, oh, well, you're the one saying it. No, we're the ones saying what Lauren said. As my dog messed with my cords down below my stream. I don't know if you guys heard that beep. Looks like we're still here. What's up, Doomslayer? Yeah, this is the downfall of ReviewTechUSA, 110%. It's a shame to see Rich becoming Quantum TV in Sneeko.
That is true, but here is the touche. First off, it wasn't a year that she was there. Secondly, I had my 2 sons that I was driving into school every day. Third, the most important detail that you missed out on is the fact that she was on immune suppressants. I've talked about this on stream before. It's been very public.
This is the weird thing about ReviewTechUSA. He always has to try to, like, give every single fucking little fucking detail, like, as it fucking really changes the fucking story. Or if it needs, like, any kind of clarification. Like, little details like, oh, they were there only 7 months, not a year. Like, how are we supposed to fucking know that? We're just reading off what Lauren fucking said on Facebook. Like, it's like all these little details that he tries to use that suddenly he thinks invalidate any criticism or any kind of opinion, right? Any kind of opinion in it. Hang on a second. Gotta blow my nose. I got back home from the convention with a little bit of a con cold. I was there at the convention and I got a little bit of a cold, guys. A little bit of a fucking cold. Always happens. Always happens. You go, you meet people, you're in a convention center with like hundreds of people, and somebody gets sick. Con crud is real. So I've been dealing with that a little bit today. So if my voice starts to get scratchy or anything like that, my bad in advance. I have lozenges here. All right. I came to win, says, hi, Eric. Just wanted to ask this question. Who's the good guy in this wildly deceptive situation? Would you consider Cody one of them? By Cody, are you saying Camelot? Camelot's a good guy. Camelot's just giving his opinion, which, you know, we're allowed to do that. You don't need evidence to give an opinion. You could make a speculative statement, which is literally what an opinion is. You can give yourself some kind of impression, and you don't need little minute details like Rich tries to do. And that's the problem with Rich, is he's like, oh, well, they were there 7 months, not a year, so you're lying. You're spreading misinformation. Nobody needs to fucking know or care about the detail of what all that is. They're going off of what your wife said. I feel like I have boogers on my mustache. Give me a second. All right. So, continuing on.
And the doctor said, because we all were getting sick It was just round and round because I had my kids with me all the time when I was driving them to school. That if she caught something while she was in the ICU, it would have been catastrophic. That was the doctor's exact words.
And even if that is true, even if she had immune deficiency or whatever the fuck it is because of medicine or because her immunity was low, if that's true, yeah, okay. But how come, according to your ex-fiance, she was there every day, you were only there for 3 days? That's what I don't understand. And even if somebody doesn't have all the details or knows all the knowledge, that's not spreading misinformation. That's giving a take on what they have in front of them, which you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to give a take with what they do on that. But when you start to say, oh, you're slandering me, oh, you're giving misinformation, no, instead of saying that, why don't you learn how to fucking communicate and say, hey, let me verify that. Let me clarify that. Let me tell you what really went on. Oh, it was this. Instead of playing the fucking victim. That's the problem. Minx Boo says, a ghost. No, that's my dog walking in front of the lights down below. She walks, and it looks like a shadow on the curtain. It's not a ghost. And somebody said, great match, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay. So you did see her only 3 times.
Don't twist it into that. I just explained the whole thing. Don't do the semantic shit. I just explained it.
See, he doesn't want anybody to do the semantic shit, but he does the semantic shit. He always does the semantic shit. He always tries to over-explain, twist stuff, kind of like swerve things. He always tries to deflect. He's the one that goes into the semantics. Let me grab a cough drop while I have it.
Okay, but Lauren complained on Facebook that you only seen your daughter 3 times, correct?
Yeah, you're twisting it though. I just explained it to you. This is the second time.
Look, just slow down.
Did you?
For a minute,
You said
And that's the thing is he's always like, oh, somebody's twisting it. Somebody has an evidence. Literally everything that Rich ever fucking says or does, we just have to take his word for it. We just have to take his 110% take and word for it every single fucking time.
Year too. If I've seen her 3 times in a year, that also completely changes the context. Did you not say that? You said a year.
Okay, so well, how long was?
See, so he's debating. Oh, well, you said a year. You said a year. Because that's what Keem read from Lauren.
The time frame in which she was in the hospital for?
February to June.
February to June.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But did Lauren say that you only seen your daughter 3 times when she was in the hospital for a year?
Yeah, but people say things when they fight to do because.
You see how he is? He's literally Eric Carter. Well, yeah, well, he's saying Lauren said it. Keem is literally telling you Lauren said that. All right, and not all of this is rehashed from the last couple days. Keep in mind, I was out of town. That's why I didn't stream. So we're doing a little bit of a recap and stuff so we can get to the stuff from today. All right, so bear with it.
Because she was pissed at me. That's life. You've never had an ex say things about you when they were pissed to make the content.
But all I'm saying is Keemstar did not slander you. Keemstar said that Lauren said on Facebook that you only visited your daughter 3 times in a year.
So he's the one saying he's slandering and defamation and all this. He even made legal threats, right? And I think they talked about it today. Rich streamed earlier today, and Keem basically put him in his place. And what it came down to, because he was claiming that he had a nuke on liars and shit, what it came down to is this guy doesn't want anybody to fucking talk about him. He's so fucking thin-skinned.
And didn't you say also, too, that I took that you were just saying on your channel, too, someone just DM'd this to me, I wasn't watching this part, that I did illegal clicks or view botting on my other channel and I wanted to take it down because I was scared people would find out? Please stop. You don't believe that. You're just saying that for theatrics for your show.
First of all, I said somebody was clicking the ads on.
So what he's talking about, and I saw a little bit of that, is he was talking about how him and Tipster had a talk, and at the end of the, I guess, the Discord call, whatever, in the chat, Rich accidentally showed that there was some kind of like punishment or warning for invalid clicks, and people were speculating. That's what Rich doesn't understand. Speculation is not slander. It's not defamation. When somebody is speculating, saying he had a warning for invalid clicks, was he possibly view botting or getting view botted? That's not accusing you of anything. He doesn't understand that.
ReviewTechUSA's main channel, and you got scared. That's what you told Tipster, and you were afraid that it would shut down your AdSense account, so you completely ran. And
yeah, that is true. That what you said though? You said that I was gonna like trying to hide that I was viewbotting or some shit, which is.
They speculated on that. This guy literally must be a fucking retard and not know how communication goes. I think he's autistic. I think he's a fucking spurg. I think he doesn't understand communication. He's a fucking idiot.
Not true.
No. I said there's a possibility that you might be the one doing it. I don't know.
That's speculation.
Know who did it.
So why would you insist? That's not true, dude. YouTube, first off, they catch that shit real. Okay, I don't know that you're not a serial rapist in Arizona.
Why does he always go to the rapist as the comparisons for everything, guys? I've noticed, like, when somebody says something that is speculative or something towards dickers, he always goes like an over exaggeration on the other person. Like, oh, I could say that you're a serial rapist. Like, why does he always go that route? He's the one that typed out. He got an invalid clicks warning. He's the one that typed that out in a private message to Tipster. He's the one that put it out there. What's up, SRG? And I'm glad you do not claim him. But yeah, he's the one that put it out there. So people are not allowed to speculate on it. They can't give their opinion on it. They can't talk about it. Like, does this guy really think that he's immune to anybody talking about him, whether it's misinformation or speculative or an opinion or anything like that? Does he not think that he's not, like, fair game? It's so fucking weird. Like, he's able to talk to about anybody, anything. He's gone on record. He's made videos telling people that they're public figures, that they're not immune to it. And this guy is literally, like, every day this fucking week calling Keemstar, calling his ex-fiance, calling Becky Boop, calling JKB, calling literally, like, anybody, and going to streams and sniping them. He did that other thing. I think there was like another girl that he fucking melted down on. I didn't get to watch that Minxie, or I don't even know what her name is. But this dude, he literally acts like he's untouchable. David Chen just said it. Rich thinks he's the queen of the world and untouchable. He literally does that. Literally does that. Right? That's all he fucking does. He's so fucking hard to watch, too. He's so fucking hard to watch.
Like, what are you saying? You know what I mean? I don't know. No one's ever... Do you have evidence that you're not, Daniel?
Rich, I got a question.
You see how he plays? Like, oh, do you have evidence that you're not a rapist? Like, he's always putting, like, whataboutisms and stuff that doesn't even fucking matter.
When you got the warning from YouTube about the bots or somebody clicking the ads or whatever,
a couple times, yeah.
Okay, why did you delete the channel? Why didn't you call me and ask me for help, like any other YouTuber would do?
Why would I call you? Are you my dad? What do you have to do with anything?
I take care of everybody in this fucking YouTube.com. They call me and they say, hey.
Also, look, I just saw. Look down below. Look at the fucking like to dislike ratio. 382 likes to 729 dislikes. I just added 730. Let's look at the comments real quick. Let's do a palate cleanser. And this is essentially what it comes down to. Moon President says, "Don't talk about me, Keem, but I get to talk about Phil 24/7 365." Review Tech China says, "Hope the fans are enjoying the new quality content coming from Rich after he deleted his channel. This is insane. It's like he's stuck on an infinite loop. The guilty party will always reveal themselves." Blackbuster Critic. "I've been using your demise as ASMR for bedtime." Like, this dude's literally getting clowned in every single comment. "This will all make a great June the King sequel documentary someday." Someone needs to take that effing soundboard and give it to the Office Space printer treatment. Dude, this dude's fucking nuts. He's getting fucking trashed. Absolutely fucking trashed. I don't understand how anybody can still fucking watch his ass. That's ridiculous.
Hey, this is what's going on. I get on the phone with YouTube and I try to help people out all the fucking time. And you know that.
You hate me. You've hated me since 2015.
Well,
Dark Fox says, "Where's the applause sound effect every 2 seconds? How will I know if something's funny?" That's it. That's it. It's like it's a way of him hyping himself up or something like that.
It's leaning towards, hey, yes, but I still would help you.
Nikki says Rich is a drama queen. Absolutely.
Spamming your fucking ads, I still would help you.
Kim, you know, I actually said this to my audience, too. You want to know the real fucking reason, even if none of this fallout with Jay and I happened and we both, like, held hands and went off into the sunset, is I was just done, dude. It was something that I looked at and
That's the thing. He's always like, "Oh, I was just done." And he sits here. He's still repeating the same shit that he was repeating 8 months ago when he did his whole, "Hey, guys, I'm done. This is the end for now. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm moving off into the sunset." He's still in the same place, if not worse. He's probably worse because he's literally on stream every day melting down, and he's still repeating himself. He's literally not doing anything with his fucking life. Like, at this point, if this guy recorded himself taking a shit, it would be better than this. It would be better than this. And Blunt Dude says they long for the day that I get an applause sound. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I would. I started to get annoyed by the applause sound too, so I'm not gonna subject you to that.
I'm a fucked up dude, obviously, but I look at that as like a different being. It
What's
kind
up,
of
Charlie?
was embarrassing to me. Do you understand that? Like, I felt like it was time to just close the chapter. I know it was a part of internet history,
Alexander?
but that's how I felt. I do feel bad that there were people that, for the handful of evergreen videos that I had at most, that wanted to see those. But I was a news regurgitation channel, and you know what? I did feed the trolls too much. I did.
You did feed the trolls too much. What do you mean, did? You're feeding the trolls worse than you've ever done now. How does this guy think he looks good or not feeding the trolls in any way? This guy is still feeding the trolls. Worse than ever now. Worse than ever.
I did feed him way too much. And in the end, even when I stopped towards the end until I spurged out with things that happened, it just was embarrassing to look at.
It was embarrassing to look at. It was embarrassing to look at. What about now? Is this not embarrassing to look at? You called your ex-fiance twice on stream the other way. The other day, I mean. You called your ex-fiance twice on stream the other day, and now you're saying that it was embarrassing looking back at your old stuff? How are you not embarrassed looking at your shit now? That's what I don't understand.
It was.
I get that, but here's the thing. Your number one issue is not taking advice and doubling and tripling and fucking quadrupling down.
Yeah, he never takes advice.
People that actually cared about that channel and truly cared about it and was basically saying, "Hey, Rich, keep the channel up. Just keep the channel up. Figure something else." There's so many people trying to help you right now.
I agree with that. Nikki Morrison says it was absolutely vile and disgusting when he made fun of Becky because she can't physically have kids. Whether you like her, agree with her or not, that's crossing the line. And I agree. I definitely agree with that, especially when this guy gets mad when people bring his kids into it. You know, he could say and do everything towards anybody, but if you do the same exact thing to him, he freaks out. This guy sucks. Like, he fucking sucks. Like, ReviewTechUSA sucks as a human being. 110%. I don't even feel empathy for him. I used to feel bad about it. I used to feel sad, and I used to want him to be better. I don't. I just want him to fuck off and shut the fuck up. He fucking sucks. He's a terrible human being.
Like, why are you just fighting everyone? It doesn't make sense. Dude, when people call you out for like something like today, this Facebook post, oh, I'm slandering you. Be like, no, why don't you just say, oh, well, you're leaving a major part out or something like that. It's always like you want to fight everyone. And okay,
well, team, you had a woman on who lied about what is the one? I don't even think there was one thing she didn't lie about in that thing. Not one. Or if it was, there was something I can't remember because it was a nothing.
So here's an idea. Instead of sitting there crying that people were lying and that people were on a thing or they're lying about you stuff, why don't you actually rebuttal stuff? Why don't you actually rebuttal and prove your stuff, start showing evidence instead of melting down and attacking people, calling them prostitutes, calling them whores, saying that they can't have kids? Why don't you do rebuttals?
Burger, but she was on there and flat out lying. Flat out, we were in a relationship for 10 years. Like all the other shit that she was saying, I can't even think of it. It's like the greatest hits of a favorite album. Everything was there's so many of them.
But even in that scenario, all right, you're so caught up with something she may have said that was incorrect.
You see, like this dude, and Keem's right here. He gets caught up in small little details that are possibly incorrect, like somebody saying that his kid was in the hospital for a year, and he's like, no, she was there for 7 months. He thinks that if you get one small little thing wrong, it invalidates every single thing about your opinion. Opinions can't get invalidated. You could say, hey, that's just your opinion. We agree to disagree, but he tries to invalidate everybody. You heard he has TDS? He has huge, big-time TDS. You couldn't tell that? He's fucking whack.
The overall story is true.
No, the overall story was a lie. That's actually the exact opposite with that one.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. You were dating this woman for years.
No, that is false.
That's the other thing. He's hiding behind this, oh, I wasn't dating her for years, but then he says he talked to her off and on. You don't have to date somebody to be sexual with them or to talk to them sexual. He's trying to talk semantics, like, oh, I wasn't with her, but you were talking to her all that time, and it was sexual. It was intimate. It had its moments where you were sharing private stuff with her. So even if you weren't official, you were still 110% talking to her, and you get into this whole semantics about it. Oh, I wasn't with her, but you were still talking to her. Quit fucking lying. This is what he does.
On and off throughout the years, yes, you were.
No, it was there. That's not even the right. That is not even the right context either. That's not true, dude. We've hung out like 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3
throughout years.
2 or 3.
Okay, again, just because you hang out 2 or 3 times with somebody throughout the years doesn't mean you still weren't sharing sexual messages. See, that's where he's hiding at it. He's like, oh, well, we only saw each other 2 or 3 times, but you were still talking to her intimately.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Sketchy_4 donated $5 through Super Chat. I can't believe I used to look up to this guy. Maybe the vaccines got to his brain.
Well, thank you so much for that Super Chat. Let me see if I could turn that volume on. That seemed kind of low. The TTS was good, but it did not have the volume for the 8-Bit Eric was there. I want to eat his ass. Let me turn that up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that Super Chat. Can I get a hashtag sketchy4 in the chat, please? Let me turn that. Let me turn that up. Give me 1 second. But yeah, as I was telling the chat, as you guys are coming in, I was out of town all weekend at Retropalooza. I don't know if you guys saw Boogie's boxing match that he had on Locale Live. And then my wrestling match was actually shown on there. I was there at that convention all weekend, and all this shit went down. All this stuff went down while I was there. like the stuff with Tipster, the stuff with Keem and Rich, the stuff with all of it. It just literally fucking, it all went down this weekend. Where's my volume setting? There we go. There we go. I'm going to test it real quick for you guys. Give me 1 second.
Ape and Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Kevin donated $99 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
All right. There we go. That's good. All right, let's continue.
Throughout the years.
2 or 3. Go where you do.
Okay,
Is this...
2 or 3 throughout the years, though, right?
But we didn't talk for... No, we weren't dating, dude. We weren't.
All right. You weren't...
See, that's what he's hiding. Oh, we weren't dating. You still were talking to her.
You weren't dating, but you're trying to move her in. Come on.
She was going to fly in from Korea, yeah. But we did. But the thing is, the reality is that it didn't happen. That's what I'm trying to say. We've hung out 2 or 3 times.
We hung out 2 or 3 times. We weren't dating, but I was going to try to move her in. That makes sense, Rich. That makes sense.
And we went for ages without talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing that we were like in some serious relationship, but whatever. I've already been through all this. My point being is...
Here's the other thing. You go hard at Tipster in this clip I'm watching right now, and you say he flirts with all these girls, when, like, Jay saw your DMs just filled with you talking to girls.
Like, look at this. He's literally a hypocrite with all the crap that people gave Tipster about flirting and simping for girls, and he did it, and now he's trying to fucking say that everybody's gaslighting these girls and shit, which we're going to get into that in a minute, the clip from today, because I got some points with that.
Your Twitter account. You talk to all kinds of girls. You did the same thing.
Yeah, I have conversations, though. I don't simp. That's the difference. I don't simp. I don't sit there and flirt. I don't even flirt with them. Ask, you know what? Who's someone I talk to? Ask Destiny FOMO. Ask her if I've ever flirted with her.
Okay,
one girl. What does it matter? What does that prove? That'd be like me going to one of my friends from high school, a random girl saying, hey, did I ever flirt with you? That doesn't mean that what's about Becky Boop is not true. Like, why does he act like that automatically negates what's going on with Becky Boop or what's going on with that tattooed chick or whatever the fuck her name was or any girl? That doesn't invalidate any fucking criticism that was said about you. It doesn't.
So then you're doing the weird thing that Tipster does and
it's not the same.
All these women online, and it's like fine, if you want to do that, fine, but don't criticize Tipster for doing it when you're doing it too.
But I'm not doing the same thing, dude. Watch Tipster's dude. You know there's a difference. You know it.
Even if there's a difference, it still doesn't mean that all that opinion about you is invalid. Why does he not understand? Like, he's literally saying, like, oh, that guy's a different type of horny guy than me. Like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Oh, Tipster sucked me off for years.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that. I love that line from you. That's actually a good line.
All right, so then
what's up, Tommy?
One of these girls that you were flirting with or talking to, or however you want to describe it, you sent a video, an X-rated video to her.
No, I didn't. That is factually not true.
He ends up actually admitting it eventually, by the way. He ends up admitting that he did send video to them. He admits it. He says that he sent video and that he sent video to his ex-fiance as well. He ends up admitting it. Why is he lying here? Like what's the big deal about sending a girl a fucking dick video? Like, why does he have to fucking lie about it? None of you guys have ever not fucking sent a dick pic or a dick anything? As long as it's consensual and they tell you, sure, send it, what's the big deal? What's up, Pescator? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Did you get to watch the whole thing? Queen Lynn says, "Oh my God, Rich, just stop talking. You're literally making a fool out of yourself." Rich is a busy man for someone taking a break. That's the thing. Didn't he say he was going to be gone until the fucking 5th? Didn't he say he was going to be gone until the fucking 5th?
True. I would never. You're fucking out of your mind. I did not.
Rich, it's in the studio. You can clearly tell it's just in the studio. It's not your face. Can't see your face, but it's you in the studio, and it's basically like a DSP incident moment going on.
And that's the other thing. Like, I wouldn't even give a shit. I wouldn't even give a shit if he took a video or a jerk off video or anything. What people are just calling out is that he literally made merch with Dark Side Phil on it. He literally fucking had Rich on the back. I mean, a DSP on the back. He's literally constantly obsessed with Dark Side Phil jerking off. And then the second he gets called out for it, he's panicking. Like, I literally have a jerk off video on OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't understand why this guy is like fucking. Like, why the fuck is he so fucking. Like, I don't know, dude. He's weird.
I didn't send the video. That's not true.
Come on, brother.
That's not true.
Oh, he's absolutely obsessed with DSP. But then people come here, you're more obsessed with RTU than DSP, than RTUs with DSP. There's no way in fuck I'm more obsessed with Rich than he is with DSP. I only clap back when he says stuff or when there's something to actually talk about. That's the difference. There's nothing to ever talk about with DSP. No offense to him, but he's less of a locale than fucking Rich is. Rich has made content for everybody all week. All week, he's made content for us.
It's not true. I did not say it didn't. I absolutely didn't.
Brother, I know at least 3 other people that have seen the video. They tried to send it to me, and I'm like, nope, I don't want it.
I didn't send it.
I'm proud to say nobody's tried to send me it. Thank God, because I don't want it.
I do not. And name a fucking.
Up,
I would love to see what woman who is on Twitter that I sent that to. I defy
What's up,
you
Evan?
to just do it.
Okay, so maybe you didn't send it, okay? Would it be possible that someone would have access to your phone and have a recording of you jerking?
See, so now watch what happens here. Because I did listen to this when I was driving on the way home from Dallas. He's going to start, he gets this idea. Like, look at his fucking head. You could tell in his little fucking face right here that a fucking light turned on. And he wants to try to come up with this narrative now. Now that Keem said, do you think somebody hacked or somebody got access or some shit or you have a phone, blah, blah, whatever. His little brain thinks, oh, maybe I could say I was hacked. Like, that's the oldest trick in the book. Celebrities fucking do that on Twitter. When they post something stupid on Twitter, they post, oh, I was hacked. Like, that's the oldest trick in the book. So look at his dumb little fucking head right here.
Why would someone have access to my phone? If they
See, so that's why he goes on the defensive. By the way, this is not a shot. This is cough medicine that I'm taking right now. It's not a shot. So I unfortunately have con crud. I have to take some cough syrup. Give me one moment. I got sick after my convention this weekend. All right, let's continue.
They did.
Okay,
They
so
broke
then-
into my phone and took private stuff.
So then you have to have sent it. I'm not trying to gaslight you, I promise you. I'm
That's the
telling
other
you for a
thing. He's
fact
always saying
that
he's
there's
being
a video
gaslit.
floating around among all your detractors of you jerking it in the studio. Your face is not.
Again, even if he did, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think he's... Yeah, he's literally... And you know what? When Keem says that, he's giving him an out. Like, for him to be like, you know what? You're right. Yeah, he literally is giving him an out. To be like, you know what? There's a possibility, you know? But, of course, it's everything is... He's an enemy. C Monkey says the way Rich would take his edibles on stream reminds me of a high schooler who got a hold of some weed for the first time. Laugh out loud, super cringe. Jimbo says Rich is Breaking Bad. He's the YouTube. No, Walter White was a boss. Rich thinks he's Walter White.
Not in it, but it's clearly your studio. It's clearly you.
You know what the thing is, too, I'll even say? Who gives a shit? That's the thing.
Why didn't he just say that from the beginning? Who gives a shit? Like when people are like, hey, Rich, you're talking to a whole bunch of girls. Hey, Rich, you did a jerk-off video. Like, why didn't he just say who gives a shit to begin with? Instead of playing victim and crying and calling your ex-fiance and calling people prostitutes and whores, just say, yeah, who gives a fuck?
Top of it, who cares? Who gives? If someone broke into my phone, that's what happened here. Maybe I was sending that to fucking Lauren. Maybe I was sending that so you broke into my phone.
See, so this is where he started to try to hint that Keem broke it. Like, he started to try to accuse him of Keem of breaking to the phone or something like that. Keem called him out on it today, by the way, which we're still going to get to that. We're still going to get to that.
I don't know if someone broke into your phone.
As you just said, maybe that happened. That sounds like the most. Oh, dude, please stop.
Well,
stop.
Hear me out for a second.
Those are the most says more like Walter Wide. If I had a fucking little fucking
Ape and Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Alexander Henri donated €2 through Super Chat. Rich went from passable tech YT to full-on low-cow clown face.
Thank you, Alexander Henry. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for that Super Chat.
That makes sense now. That makes sense. Because I have sent my kid's mom a video of my short dong.
See, so he just went within a span of 5 minutes from saying he's never sent anybody a video to saying that he did send it to his wife. And now he's going to try to run this narrative that Keem or somebody involved hacked his shit, just like he tried to claim his Dropbox was hacked when nobody brought up the Dropbox but him. He's fucking weird.
And so the other day I saw a code saying that someone from Phoenix, Arizona, probably behind an IP address or a VPN, was trying to gain access to my phone. Yes, you know what, Keem?
So now he's admitting that he did have some, I guess, weird notification trying to gain access to his phone. Why didn't he just fucking say it from the beginning? God, this guy's a retard.
Here's another one. Pause. Oh, yes, I've sent her a picture of my...
He lies all the time and then will deny it if you call him out on it. Exactly. Like, he'll admit something, then he'll lie about it, then he'll admit something, then he'll lie about it. Rich can't even come up with his own lies anymore. Needs help from Keem to come up with excuses.
My short dong and me stroking it. And I am proud that I have. What are you going to do?
Okay. So here's the issue, right? You're missing the point. I don't believe you, by the way. I think you sent this video to a different girl, not Lauren. But regardless, I don't know. So
can I ask $1 million question? What does my personal life, if it's consenting adults, what is my personal life?
I'm just about to answer this, okay?
This is the weird thing. It's his personal life, right? But it wasn't Darkside Phil's personal life. It wasn't Jay Hoof's personal life. It's never anybody else's personal life when he talks about them. It's their public figure, right?
So listen. This is why this is important, all right? Because of hypocrisy. And the internet loves hypocrisy. On the ReviewTechUSA streams, RTU streams, there's a picture of Phil in the incident in the background. Something that you keep on your monitor 24/7.
Constantly, always has it.
Lo and behold, Rich is also a gooner who's sending videos of him jerking it off to women online. It's the hypocrisy why people care.
Keem, how the hell do you compare someone breaking into my phone? and looking at my personal pictures to someone going, oh, the camera's off.
See, so now he's going to be going on that somebody broke into his phone narrative, right? That's how he's trying to exonerate himself. Oh, my phone got broken into. That's what it is. That's what he's trying to do in order to get the heat off himself. Oh, well, somebody broke into it. That's not even true. That's the biggest lie of all. Like, why are you lying on top of the truth?
During my live stream where it's a public space for people to watch, dude. You don't know the difference? So someone broke into my phone and saw that I sent a picture of my dong, which I'm sure you've sent pictures of your dong. I know Boogie has sent pictures of his dong. I don't know.
What does Boogie have to do with it?
About Wings. Maybe Wings doesn't even look at his dong.
I don't know if they broke into your phone, and you just said that you sent this video to Lauren.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
And that was never part of the original speculation or story. Nobody ever said he sent a video to Lauren. People said he sent a video to the second woman that was on Locale Live. So once again, he's the one that brings information out. He's the one that says stuff that nobody knew.
Don't latch into the someone broke into my phone. You don't even know if that's true. And you did send a video to Lauren. That's what you admitted already here.
Am I supposed to be ashamed of that? Who gives a shit?
I'm not saying you should be ashamed. I'm saying the reason why the internet is going to care about this video, which again, I haven't seen it and I will never share it with anyone.
Same. I'm not wanting to see it. I'm not wanting to share it. I don't want anything to do with it. Fucking retarded.
But the reason why people care about this video is because of what you've done to DSP. What does
this have to do with DSP? Listen, I assure you, you could put the video...
No, you know what it has to do with DSP? Because if DSP got a hold of the video and made merch of your face while you were jerking off, you would cry. You would play victim. But you've been doing that to Phil since May 1st. The May 1st burst, as you call it. You've been making merch. You put his face. Look, you don't have it up this time, but you had his face on there. You would do it, and you would cry if Phil did it back to you.
Me beating off in Times Square, and I don't care. I don't.
Master Zoda said it right. The guy that makes everything about DSP suddenly asked, "What does this have to do with DSP?" Exactly. Skinny Green Puppy says, I study people's voice and body's actions, and this guy's guilty of something really bad. He's deflecting and admitting things, and who knows what else there is.
Is not the same
100%.
Ball of fuck. I hate that. Such a boomer term. Ball of wax as someone being on a live stream, forget they're streaming, and they have like news articles being made about them because they forgot the camera was on and they were live streaming on OBS, stroking their schlong to completion.
What's up, Casey's Raw?
I don't know. I think the number one thing you should do is stop doubling and tripling down and just like try to write a list of things that you have done wrong. And
this dude, he just needs to take a break. He just needs a vacation.
Just do an apology stream, bro. Be like, look, I fucked up here. Because what happens is anytime someone's talking about you, like tonight when I'm talking about it, it's instantly, I'm a piece of shit and I'm a liar and fucking...
That's exactly. Everybody's a piece of shit and a liar if they talk about Rich.
And everyone else is wrong except for Rich, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. You have to be wrong, Rich. You have to be wrong.
Keemstar, I admit I'm wrong all the time, but I am not apologizing that someone broke into my phone and...
See, he's going with the somebody broke into his phone narrative only because Keem said, is that a possibility? So he's just like Eric Cartman, dude, where, oh, yeah, somebody broke into my phone. Somebody did that. I'm not apologizing for it. You know why he's making up that whole somebody might have gotten to his phone story? You know why he's doing that? To cover his tracks. And he covered them more today with the girl that was on last night. So let's go ahead and continue.
It saw me sending out a picture of my short dog to somebody.
Bro, see, like, even this broken into your phone story when you've already admitted you sent the video. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, dude.
What's up, Retro Nuke?
And they don't believe you.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't.
Keemstar owns ReviewTechUSA.
You said that I was sending stuff to like people on Twitter. Didn't you say that I never sent anything to?
You see, he's constantly trying to find some kind of like little mistake or anything that he could try to say is a lie, stuff like that, because he thinks that just invalidates the whole conversation.
Anybody on Twitter, even remotely, I wouldn't dare do that.
The source of this video is from one of the females that you were speaking to on Twitter. Yes.
Oh, that part is full of shit. That is absolutely wrong. I have never said my dong.
Yeah, he always says he's never wrong, or he's always wrong, and he owns up to his mistakes. He always says that, but he never addresses the topic at hand. You're absolutely right, Master Zoda. The channel name is not available, Evan. People have said that it still says it's not available, so I think after 30 days it might become available. J-Rod says, have you noticed some detractors coming to his aid? I have not. This is a deflection guilty people always use. Your phone was broken into. Yeah, that's what the people on Twitter, celebrities, oh, I was hacked, when they post stupid shit.
Out to anybody. I've had women send me pictures asking them for a reverse, and I wouldn't send them for this reason.
Okay, just stop for 2 seconds.
God, this guy's such a liar. You know damn well if a girl sent nudes, he would send one back.
Seconds and think, all right? Actually think about this. Did you ever film yourself jerking it and sending a video to one of these girls?
Never.
Lauren?
Look, see, Keem is giving him some rope. He's giving him a way out now. Like, he's literally like, stop and think. Did you ever send something to any girl? He's literally giving him an out. Like, he's almost helping Review Tech lie. Like, Review Tech could just be like, oh, you know what? You're right. I sent one to a girl. And then that would be it. But he still feels like he has to lie.
Lauren?
But that wasn't through Twitter, not any of these, like, fucking online girls. No. That was Lauren. Lauren.
What about Facebook? What about Messenger?
What are you doing?
Do I believe he's a lolcow?
No,
110 fucking percent.
No.
110% Rich is a fucking lolcow. He's the lolcow of the year.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Casey is Raw, Gaming and Wrestling donated $5 through Super Chat. I'm wondering Rich's parents knows the drama is going on in their household? I bet he downplays it to them.
Okay, see, that's funny. Could you imagine Rich going to dinner with his family and sitting there at the table? Yeah, these guys are saying that that I sent dick pics and Becky Boop did this, and hey guys, did you see Dark Side Phil, like while he's at the dinner table with his family? Like, can you imagine at the table he's telling his family like a recap of what Dark Side Phil did this day? Can you imagine? He's over here like, oh, yeah, Dad, Dark Side Phil, hold on, honey, I can't put you to sleep. Dark Side Phil was on his stream and he was playing WWE Champions. And then he has like the applause button at his dinner table. Like he has the applause button at his dinner table while he's eating, and and then you just hear it. I bet when he flushes his toilet, you hear the applause sound.
And the source of it is going to be clear one day, you know?
All right, I don't care. I don't care, dude. Why is this your...
You don't care, but you've melted down every single fucking day this week. You don't care, but you're panicking, you're lying every single day this week.
Business. Why?
I've already answered this. It's because of the hypocrisy.
No, you do care. You do care because...
Mom, pause a second. Casey's right. When his parents talk to him, pause a second. Pause a second. Pause a second. P from DePab says, is this content really worth creating, though? This guy's been going down hall for a while. Come on, Eric. You've been on this tard for too long. I do what I want. And if you were here earlier, I addressed that. And I talked about it. I do what I want. And as long as he acts like a scumbag towards me, as long as he says little cheap shots here, as long as he has me on his live stream, I'm going to clap back. I'm going to put this cow in the fucking barn. All right? I'm going to milk it. I'm going to milk his fucking fat titties. You clicked on. It got you to click on. I've never seen you comment before, and this stream got you to click and comment. So, yes, it is worth it.
Because I'm not under your thumb, dude. Why is any of this something
Tard
that
Watch
should be for the public?
2024, and the retard of the month is ReviewTechUSA.
Why?
I don't need you under my thumb, Rich. Like, I'm gonna control you and do what? Take over the tech review space. Like, why do I need you under my thumb? Like, make it make sense.
Because it could be another. Well, what do you have the lol cows on your show for?
For content, but you're giving me.
Yeah, he has a lot of gunt guards. Imagine being a Dropbox defender. Like, you got your little fucking sword. Hold on. You got your little fucking sword and your little fucking shield, and you're like, we gotta defend Rich. We gotta defend the Dropbox. We gotta defend his dick pic. Like how sad is it if somebody's a ReviewTechUSA fan? And you know what? Fuck them. Everybody should be watching ReviewTechUSA. Everybody should be live streaming ReviewTechUSA because this guy literally has been fucking obsessed and binging Darkside Phil for years and hasn't been called out. He was a 1 million sub channel cruising by and coasting without being called out for any of his behavior. So fuck him. He deserves it given right back.
Content, and I'm trying to tell you to stop giving me content.
And you're giving me free
content.
content.
And then the second that he started getting heat, it's a problem. It's slander. It's defamation. His own chat doesn't respect him. You can see, like, if you look in the replay of the chat, people are literally saying cry and seethe.
I've had more viewership ever since you've been running your mouth talking bullshit since the 2020 pandemic. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but at what cost? No, you're like no.
The cost is you fucking. The cost is you twisting shit around and going into my personal life because for whatever reason you have a vendetta on. If you don't have a vendetta, then you could just simply move on to other things. I don't care.
You see what that's him saying move on to other things, right? He doesn't care. He does not want people to talk about him. He said it today in his call with Keem again, which we're going to watch in a little bit.
I don't care about
a vendetta. This is good content, Rich.
That if it's not a vendetta, move on, right? Because he cannot take the hot seat.
Really good content.
For both of us, so we can continue it.
Okay, whatever. If you want to use that as a coping mechanism, that's fine. But stop telling people in private that you're going to sue me because that makes me. That's what
this is really about.
That makes me take this shit serious.
Well, all right, man. So you could keep. So here's the thing: if you stop slandering me, those chances will decrease. How about?
You see that? Cry, bully, behavior. Have you stopped slandering me? He's not slandering you.
About that. If you stop trying to go through my personal life and dig, those chances will decrease. If you keep doing this, those chances will increase.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep doing
Ape and Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Casey is Raw, Gaming and Wrestling donated $5 through Super Chat. I got the same hacker breaks into my phone and got my jacking off video too. It's an epidemic.
Thank you, Casey's Raw. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Of you saying you're going to sue me. You're missing the point.
Oh, no, I got the point loud and clear. I'm not afraid of you. So, anyway.
Nobody said you were afraid of anybody. Look, he's going to hang up like a little fucking bitch coward.
Have a great day. This is a really retarded conversation. I fucking knew that God damn it.
Why did he push the applause there? Why did he push the applause there? Can somebody give me a reason why he pushed the applause right there? You know why he did it? So people wouldn't call him out in his chat that he hung out. That he hung up on Keem. I guess he thinks he looked good in that. He thinks that he looked great hanging up on Keem. He said the conversation's retarded. You know why the conversation was retarded? Because you are in the conversation. That's why. Any conversation that ReviewTechUSA is involved in is a retarded conversation.
Keem, here is the thing I will just say. So someone broke into all of my accounts. That's great.
See, on top of that, he wasn't saying that his accounts were broken into at the beginning of the stream. He wasn't saying that until Keem said, hey, you think maybe somebody had access to it? As soon as Keem said that, that's the narrative that this guy took.
Again, why? You know how when you got a new device, okay, on here, like when you have a new Apple device, for those of you who have an Apple device, you know, it gives you like that 6-digit code. And all of a sudden I'm looking down and it's some fucking place from Nevada.
So now he's giving us this new info out of nowhere. If that really happened, why didn't he just say that a long time ago?
What is it, like a week later from that? And all of a sudden now they know about... Dude, I don't care. You know what?
It's 100% damage control.
Hello, Andreas. How are you? I'll get to all the other super chats too. Keem, I don't care if you have a picture of my dick. I don't give a shit.
Yes, he does. If we all had a photo of his dick, he would fucking melt down. He would melt the fuck down.
Send the picture out to whoever you want to send it.
J-Rod, he was saying that they were responsible for the hack on the Dropbox, not the phone. 2 different hacks. So he's been hacked twice? Yeah, okay. This is the guy that calls himself ReviewTechUSA, and he's been hacked twice. Sure. We're going to fucking believe that.
It out to. Go right ahead. Put up a billboard in Times Square of my short dick. It doesn't matter. Like, what do you... I could see if, like, I stalked somebody or I pulled a Dr. Disrespect or, like, give me a break, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, I saw that Minxie stuff. I didn't get to watch any of that or follow it, but I saw. He tries to go after people that he thinks are weaker than him, which is why he tries to go after Darkside Phil. He'll go after me passively aggressively. He's never like directly tried to come at me except like once or twice on stream, which is why I won't respect him and give him the time of day, even if he tried to get on now. He's a fuck. He definitely says he doesn't care, but we all know it's a lie. Henlo says, Pikachu. So I saw a Pikachu in the chat, so that was a horrible Pikachu impression, by the way.
And that's what his thing is. So he's going to keep going at this. Hey, Daniel, like I just said to you, here is the way this could all end for everybody if they want to.
So, this is how it all can end for everybody. Why does everybody want it to end? You're the only one that wants it to end. Hey, guys, this is how it can end for everybody, which means, hey, guys, can y'all please stop talking about me? Let me tell you this, Rich. Nobody is worried about you talking about them. You claimed you had a nuke today, and it was half-assed. And I'll get onto that in a little bit, but nobody's scared of you talking about them. You're a fucking joke. You are a fucking clown.
Also saw another female from Canada because I told him, I'm like, hey, dude, you went through my DMs. I have all of them now logged.
I literally just said I don't respect Rich and would never give him a platform, Colorado Raider. None. Ever, ever, ever again. Fuck him. I went on Lolcal Live and tried to talk to him, and he was giving me the pause 1 second, and didn't want to sit here and talk about it. So no, he had his chance. He was a bitch when I went on.
I will let this be known very clear. Friends and family have said to me, Rich, if they're making money off your name, why the fuck don't you do it with theirs? If you don't like me talking about you, it's very simple. We could break this chain right now. Don't talk about me.
Look, we could break this chain. Don't talk about me. That's all he wants is people not to talk about him.
There it is. You don't get this
history revisionism. So I think we have Dickers in a alt account here. It was very clear if you go back that he wouldn't let me talk, and every 5 seconds it was, let me talk, pause for a second, just like he did to fucking Jay, just like he did to fucking Keemstar. This guy needs to get off of YouTube.
Sit there and throw my name through the mud, and I don't get to sit there and roast the shit out of you.
Who cares if people roast you? Roast them back. Make videos. The only one crying about the videos being made is you.
It doesn't matter what the narrative is on the internet. It doesn't matter how many dislikes I'm getting. It doesn't matter that there's a brigade of fucking incels that are coming to comment bomb on whatever I'm doing. I'll leave the comments open, and this will continue so long as you want it to continue.
See, the only reason why he wants this is because all of his videos are getting dislike bombed. He's getting fucking torn up in his comment section. And for some reason, he thinks he's the winner in all this. It's a fucking loser.
It's just amazing how he doesn't even hide. He's like, yeah, I have a vendetta against you. That's what he's saying without saying it. So have a vendetta. Go ahead.
See, he's saying have a vendetta, go ahead. With pleasure.
I'm not going to pull a Bashy-verse. I'm not going to... You talk about my kid, that pisses me off.
Sir Joseph Pesci?
See, that's not what a good dad was. Like, what's that about, Keem? What? Because someone's bringing up my kid as leverage and I get pissed off? Yeah, you, the calm, sane man. This is also the same guy looking for me to be the morality police. When he was on a live stream, I believe it was with Leafy, where he was flexing that rich white men commit the most crimes. Don't ask me how I know.
All right, so anyways, he proceeds to be triggered, I guess, after he hangs up with Keem, claiming that he got fucking hacked and all this shit. But today he made this, I'm about to drop a nuke, damage control, bullshit fucking stream. And basically, it's getting dislike ratioed again. Look, 400 dislikes. Let's go ahead and refresh it just to look at what the dislike to like ratio is again.
Send them to you.
447 dislikes. And let's go ahead and go where he's at, because I know he gets Keem on. So he reveals that they were lying about him or some bullshit and all this crap. Shows some screenshots claiming that the girl from yesterday, that tattooed chick girl, whatever the fuck her name was upset and feeling bad and felt like she was used and that she was gaslit. She basically, if anybody gaslit her, it was ReviewTech. ReviewTech is the one who made her feel guilty about it. So let's go ahead and go on.
No, she's not a dude. That was true. The message that my kid's mom sent her also was true when she's pissed at me that's her spiel. We're on again, off again. That's no one's fucking business. If you think it's your business.
He's definitely self-felting all the time. And you know what annoys him? When you say the word felt, he cries the most off of that. Thank you, Sir Joseph Pesci.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Sir Joseph Pesci donated $2 through Super Chat. Birds baby chick.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ignore my comments now. Classic Eric, under pressure, you close up, just like how you were back with D-Dave at the convention. No. D-Dave and me never had a fucking problem at a convention. Does he read his comments? Me or ReviewTech? I don't think ReviewTech looks at his comments. He blocked me when I slammed him Casino. Yeah, he hates Kino Casino.
I don't fucking care. Go fuck yourself. Anyway.
He cares.
That was true. But I never sent a picture of her. Jay said it himself to me, but he said something different to her, and they gaslit her to come on the show.
So now today, this was his cope, that they gaslit her to come on to Locale Live, and that they were all ganged up on her and tricked her and all this fucking nonsense. This is his damage control.
And I feel terrible for her. They made her humiliate herself. It was wrong.
What's up, Derek?
For their own gain. Think I don't have proof? Let's begin.
So he's going to show some screenshots. I saw this earlier today.
So I asked Jay, I'm like, Jay, I never sent a picture to you. Here's what was Jay's response. Let it pop up.
Why are they saying that you did send something? Because I've never said that you sent me a photo of her directly. I never said that.
So notice he's only using like a 10-second clip, right? And Jay later came on to Locale Live tonight and clarified everything better. Because Rich was trying to use this to damage control. He didn't expect Jay to go on Locale Live tonight and clap back and tell it like it is and give the truth about the whole situation and prove that Dickers was full of shit today.
Oh, really, Jay? That was a civil conversation yesterday, but that's not true. You fucking lied. What does Jay say right here? Actually, wait, is that photo in order? Yes, it's in order, right? Here is Jay. Did you ever send him explicit?
By the way, this was his nuke today. It didn't do shit. It did not do shit. Somehow he thinks he's winning in this. That this is his W.
The pictures. Reason I ask is she showed me pictures years ago. I think he means other girls sent him photos. And did he ever send you a photo? Yeah, he sent me photos and videos. When you said that he let you...
Josh says, I disagree with you for the first time. I think you say it's not a big deal. Some girl exposes dick video. I think it's a big deal. That's not what I said. I said if he sent a girl a picture, that's not a big deal. I didn't say if somebody exposed his dick video, it's a big deal. Go back and look. I never said, oh, a girl showed it, big deal. I said it's not a big deal if you sent a photo to somebody before, as long as it was consensual. I said if it was consensual and you sent somebody a photo, who cares? I didn't say anything about the girl sending it anywhere.
See some photos in that interview that pissed me off. Do you have any proof as well? I'm sorry. I remember seeing you at some point, unfortunately.
What's up, Radio Chimp?
So he lied. He flat out lied. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not part of his lies anymore. Because she admits this, too, that she got played. Don't believe me about that. I hid her face for privacy reasons.
So
everyone has been lying to me. I guess I was the perfect person for everyone to manipulate. Of course, I'm not going to show her face. Again, you really got played. I'm very sorry. I feel awful for you. No, you shouldn't. Why? Can you explain if you're comfortable? Because I fucked up. I should have known better. And he said my fucking...
So apparently the girl from last night saying she fucked up, she should have known better, all this bull crap, blah, blah, blah. He somehow thinks that all of her saying this invalidates any of the truth, that he really didn't send stuff, that he really wasn't talking about this girl. Remember, this girl showed proof that on that Boxer, what was it, Voxer, that Rich's ex-fiance contacted her saying, leave him alone. You're trying to ruin our marriage. Does Rich think that this suddenly negates all of that? That he wasn't on an app talking to a girl and showed, like, she confirmed. Like, this basically confirms everything because she went on the show on Locale Live and people thought she was fake, right? They said, oh, it's fake. She's not showing herself. There's no proof. Everything that she's saying is a lie. But then today, she in a way, even if she felt bad, in a way, she kind of proved everything to be true because she sent Rich these messages saying that she fucked up by going on and she was gaslit. So now we know for sure there's a video of him jerking off that she sent. And we know that she got messaged by the ex-fiance to stop talking to Rich. So we know two things are for sure. That they were on an app that had stuff, sexual stuff being typed in there. And that the wife told her to fuck off, or the fiance, whatever you want to call it. As I'm trying to not burp in the mic, whatever you want to call it. So it confirms everything. But he thinks that little semantics and little details and her feeling, because this girl feels that she's upset that she got gaslit to going on Local Live, it negates the truth. It doesn't.
Username for everyone when he knew I wanted to not even go on. They are manipulative bastards. Yeah, best part was getting roasted by Boogie. Damn. Jay told me that he saw pictures of girls you were seeing. Here's another one. So I'm showing that. Jay told, yeah. So that was a complete fucking lie.
So regardless if he gaslit her or not, you still got exposed because everything that she showed them and told them was the truth, regardless of how he feels. And you're sitting here pretending that they gaslit a woman and they used a woman when you were calling a girl a prostitute and a whore, and the way that you were talking about girls the other day. You don't respect women, so why are you trying to fake it?
They gaslit her to get her on the show, to call me out last night, and to get her to send out. So they're, in part, the reason that there was revenge porn sent out for me, because they lied to her thinking I sent photos. Now, here is the thing.
So now he wasn't hacked anymore, right? Yesterday, the video that I showed you previously when he was talking to Keemstar was the day before this, because this was from his stream today. The stuff with him talking to Keem was yesterday, it was Saturday. No, it was Saturday's thing when him and them had it. And he tried to go on this whole, I was hacked narrative because Keem gave him that idea. Now he's not saying he was hacked anymore. Now he's saying, the girl was gaslit to sending revenge porn. So that's now his new narrative. First it was, I was hacked. Keemstar hacked me or somebody hacked me. And now it's, she got gaslit to sending revenge porn. So he keeps changing the story. He keeps fucking changing it.
So I'm like, did I ever send a photo of her? So I look through. Now, the way that Jay and I always said...
J-Rod says, Rich can't be serious. This is DSP levels of cope. We already know he doesn't get tech very well. This has got to be a lie.
Photos 99.9% of the time.
See, the thing is, he tries to find some kind of like one little small detail that's incorrect or a lie or wrong, and then he thinks it automatically just magically erases everything else in the situation.
Was through Facebook Messenger. So I'm like, did I ever send a photo of her? So I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling, and I scrolled. Didn't see one. I'm like, maybe I missed it. Maybe I did. Maybe I missed I sent it. So I went all the way back up.
I thought he didn't send it, though, remember? I thought he didn't send a photo or a video of his dick to this girl from last night. Remember, he told Keemstar the only person he ever sent video to was his ex-fiance, Lauren. But now, on today's I'm about to drop a nuke video, he's saying he sent it to her because now he's saying she was gaslit to send revenge porn. So what is it?
Years of photos, and we sent a ton back and forth to each other.
See?
So I scrolled again, slowly. Maybe I missed it.
This is what guilty people do. They just talk and try to go into like little details because you know what they're doing? They're trying to convince themselves that they're telling the truth.
Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Nothing there. I checked again just to make sure I wasn't nuts. Now, of course, you could say that, of course, and I hear you, you could say, Rich, maybe the photo was deleted. I never deleted any of the fucking photos, so whatever.
See,
the only
he
time
has
a photo
an
was
excuse
deleted
for everything.
Jay and I is if it was like a thumbnail that sucked, or if something he didn't edit, he's like, wait, I don't like that, I'll do another one. So I'm like, maybe, did I send the photo maybe via text? So I scroll again. In text, we barely used. So there was a handful, wasn't there?
You see everything. Maybe it was text. Oh, text we barely use. Oh, there was a handful. Like you look at the fine fucking tooth detail he's trying to go to, and he's not showing any of it. Like, he gets pissed that people speculate and say stuff without showing evidence. This guy defends himself, and it's almost to a pathetic degree of damage control.
There. They gaslit her into thinking I sent a photo that I didn't to get her on the show and be angry, and they are responsible for revenge porn being out there for me. Fuck Jay, fuck Keemstar, fuck Boogie, and fuck.
So now he's saying they're responsible for revenge porn. I thought there wasn't no dick pic that tattooed chick 14 got. So she did get a dick pic. If there's revenge porn, that means you lied about sending a dick pic or a dick video or whatever the fuck it was. A video of you jerking off. Means you lied about it because you said only Lauren got it. And you were saying Keemstar hacked your phone the other day. So what is it?
Fuck wings. I'm so glad I didn't come on impulsively last night. What else do I need to say to you? He goes and says he never said that I said. Look, here, I'll play it for you again. Clear as crystal. What did he say here? Come on.
Why are they saying that you did send something? Because I've never said that.
So he uses one sentence of him saying, are they saying I sent something or I sent you something because I never sent you anything? He's using one little sentence to try to invalidate all the other criticism. All the other actual, like, legit criticism.
Send me a photo of her directly. I never said that.
Oh, no, that's what I guess he was telling ReviewTech, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, he's using that sentence of him saying he never sent anything to anybody.
Which one is it, Jay? Did you unfortunately see a photo or you didn't? If you don't want to believe it, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to go on there and clear up my name. And she's pissed too. She was played. She was absolutely played.
You see how he tells people they gaslight? He's gaslighting. He gaslit her to feeling like she was played. I guarantee you. He was probably in her DMs yelling at her, coping and seething, and gaslit this girl to feel like she fucked up by going on Locale Live. I guarantee you that's what happened.
For the benefit of Locale Live, to get back at me. Does anybody know also too?
Here we go.
Question, and I'm not going to explain.
So he's going to ask this weird question. So he's all upset about people doing revenge porn and allegedly hacking shit and lying about him and spreading misinfo. But now he's allowed to fucking always try to do these little weird things because allegedly you've seen him on the June the King doc with the fucking Shadows government and all this crap. Don't let this guy fool you. I have every reason to believe or suspect. Again, this isn't confirmation, but I have every reason to assume or have a theory that he's constantly in touch with Dents or Discord mods or people that are close little simps for him that are constantly trying to dig up dirt. If he didn't, why did he go do a call to action in his Discord? If any of you guys could get anything on these guys, please do it. He has people. And now, apparently, he's going to start trying to assume that there's a video or a photo of something of Keem with a tattoo on his back. Because watch.
And why does Keemstar have a tattoo on his lower back? Kind of like a widescreen tramp stamp. Does anybody know that? I can't.
So apparently he has something that he's going to use against Keem. And he always tries to do this, I can't say it, I can't speak on it, I can't tell you guys, I can't say much anything else, because he's a pussy. He never fucking says what he's going to try to say. He always does this little passive-aggressive shit.
Does anybody know that? I can't tell you why.
Can't tell you. Does anybody know why?
Within the Ashes has the mini PC.
So I guess he's saying like there's a photo of or something where it's Keemstar and he's trying to confirm if Keem has a tattoo on his back like a tramp stamp.
How disgusting is that? You fucking lied to her to get her on the show? Jay, Keem.
Don't act like you're so offended that for women after the way you talk about them. Nobody gaslit anybody to get on the show. She contacted Jay, and Jay said it again. He went on Local Live and said, she contacted me. What this is this is a girl that you obviously are able to manipulate easy, probably has low self-esteem, and you gaslit her after she went on to Local Live.
All you motherfuckers lied to get her on the show. She's pissed. Thank God you didn't get a turntable. I was so scared. I was like, please let me say I just sent the wrong tracking number. And I did. I'm happy. That means I'll also get my refund on the turntable too. Why don't make I just
He's literally backed into a corner. Look, this is a corner. This is a corner in the room.
Dirty move, and you use someone as a pawn and hurt her because of it. And you got revenge porn out there because she thought, well, if he's putting nudes out of me.
See, so that's what he's gone with today is this whole, oh, it was revenge porn excuse.
No, I didn't send Jay pics of different girls. He used to say, like, hey, I'm dating her. What do you think? She's cute. It was like dude stuff where we would talk. It wasn't that we were sitting there throwing images out on the fucking internet. Get real. Are you really trying to move the goalposts to that? Good luck with that one. So I would like an apology from them. I won't get it. They could go fuck themselves. But there it is.
Him saying he won't get an apology from somebody is fucking wild. Wild.
That's a private conversation. Yeah. That's a private conversation. So who gives a shit? Good luck moving the goalpost to that one. Good luck explaining this one away with evidence, too. So which one is it, Jay? You just said it's your voice that Here it is. Let's play it again. Let's play that banger again. It's a good one.
Why are they saying that you did send something? Because I've never said that you sent me a photo of her directly. I never said that.
I'll play what you heard that, right? This is an AI.
Why are they saying that you did send something?
Let's go
I've
double
never
speed
said
because
that
Rich
you
is starting to bore me.
Send me a photo of her directly. I never said that.
You didn't, Jay? You didn't? You sure?
Billy Joe says a narcissist with tiny D syndrome trying to be the main character. PT's definitely a cheater says Rich is the goalpost and he's always waddling away moving it.
Oh, well. Keemstar, just curious if you have that back tat, dude. It's just a back tat. You could just show if you have it or not. If you don't, it's an easy thing to just disprove.
You see that? Back to the back tat.
Which you may not.
Apparently he hasn't hit the applause button yet.
Divorce. Should I just let people lie about me and trick someone? I'm not going to do anything to her. It's not. She thought that I was being a bastard and I wasn't. I'm not mad at her. They did that to dupe her.
The girl is playing all of you guys because she's lying to Rich and she's saying one thing to Jay. When Jay said, hey, she contacted me first, and he proved it that she contacted him first. She just felt bad because you're able to manipulate her
into doing exactly what she did. They played her. She said it. They manipulated her. I'd like an explanation from everybody. You manipulative, slimy fuck, Keemstar. You need to show if you have that back tattoo or not. I'm not going to let it go.
Master Zoda said he loved what Kino said. Rich doesn't move the goalpost. He changes the sport and goes to another stadium. That is fucking fantastic. That is probably the best thing I've ever fucking heard that can basically be a metaphor or explanation for how Rich deflects and does things the way that he does. That is fucking amazing. And Nathan said the projection's unreal. It absolutely is. Never in my life have I seen a man as old as this guy get so mad over fucking tattoos. I haven't seen their recent stream. The one that they had yesterday, I didn't get to watch. I know they're streaming right now. I did see Locale Live today, Amex.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I just showed you fucking receipts, you moron. Rewind the stream.
Receipt's a 10-second clip that Jay ended up debunking on Locale Live anyway.
So, let's call Keem right now. Let's give him a call.
So now he's going to call Keem.
Let's see. Here he is. Oh, we can't see the screen. Okay. Oopsie. I'm not.
Yeah, and this guy's stupid. He thought he was showing the DMs and everything this whole time. People were telling him, screen dude, screen dude, screen dude. This guy was fucking not even paying attention to his chat. And look, he's going to have to emphasize that he's not even high. Watch.
Stoned either. I'm sorry. Here, I'll show it to you again.
He goes, I'm not stoned either.
See the screen. Okay. Oopsie. I'm not stoned either. I'm sorry. Here, I'll show it to you again. I will show it to you again. That was I'm going to applause just the roast. That was me being a fucking moron. Holy shit. I can't even blame.
So he has to be like, oh, I'm not even stoned. Like, do you know how bad it is that you have to emphasize, oh, I'm not stoned? Every time you fuck up or say something stupid.
Blame weed. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, and he's the tech reviewer, by the way.
Let's rewind that again. So, she was on the show yesterday, you know the whole thing, okay? And I was like, Jay, I don't think I ever sent you a picture of
Black Ops 6 stream win. I actually have it downloaded. Probably sometime soon.
Her here.
Why are they saying that you did send something? Because I've never said that you sent me a photo of her directly. I never said that.
What's up, Shiva?
You didn't, Jay? You didn't? You sure about that? Now let me show the evidence. Here's a spooky time. Oops, wrong order, I believe. Here it is. Did you ever send him explicit pictures? Reason I ask is he showed me pictures years ago. Other girls sent him photos. And did he ever send you a photo? Yeah, he sent me photos and videos. When you said that he let you see some photos in the interview, that pissed me off. Do you have proof as well? I am sorry.
This guy can't even operate his fucking screen share.
Here's the other one.
And who uses screen display when you're streaming? Just open the window and use it.
I remember seeing you at some point, unfortunately, which is amazing because you would send me a picture of every woman that you date. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not part
Why
of...
does Dickers think anyone has to entertain his demands for evidence? Nobody does. As soon as people stop treating him like he's fucking, like, somebody to take serious, he'll fucking vanish.
His lies anymore. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I didn't. Like, dude, if we were going to send a picture, it would have been through instant messenger. Unfortunately, I'm not sure of how to prove his manipulation and pattern. It's like the girls would all have to be willing to get together and be out in the open. Now,
so, like, this literally is not a nuke. This is literally not proving anything. It's just leaking DMs that she was in contact with Jay, which we already fucking knew that. He's claiming she was gaslit. This just shows that it was the truth. That everything that she said on Locale Live was the truth.
Oh, here is her coming to me. Everyone has been lying to me. Obviously, I'm not going to show her face. I guess I was the perfect person for everyone to manipulate. You really got played. I'm very sorry. I feel awful for you. No, you shouldn't. Why? Can you come on and explain if you're comfortable?
Courtney says, Rich is just jealous that Boogie J and Keem have girlfriends and he's single and alone and knows no woman wants him. I mean, that's a good explanation right there.
Because I fucked up. No, you should. I feel bad for you. I genuinely do. And he said my fucking username for fucking everyone when he knew I wanted to not even go on. They are manipulative bastards. And I got roasted by Boogie. Damn. Jay told me he saw pictures of girls you were seeing.
And this is a guy that earlier this weekend said he doesn't feed the trolls anymore, by the way.
Yeah, dude, it was private conversations we had talking about women. Who gives a shit? Like, yeah, that women do that too. And Jay, and there it is. They're fucking liars, dude. And they tricked her into doing.
How does that prove that they tricked her?
That so she would send out a dick pic for the entire world to see, a dick video.
a dick pic or a dick video that he claimed he never sent this girl. So this shows that he literally was lying. I didn't send her a video. He did. This literally proves that everything she said was true, and he did send her a video because he's admitting it now. But 2 days before this, he was saying no.
These guys are disgusting. Like, they don't care. All of them. They don't care. It's just to get back at me.
What's up, Husky?
A person. I'm not giving away any of her identity. That's not my place to do it. Fuck that. I'm not...
So he's going to talk to Keemstar here in a minute.
PC. Okay, cool. Keem hired one of... why are you doing this? I know why you're doing it. You don't care. Keemstar literally said he wants to destroy me. But, how do you think this is going to end?
I don't recall him saying that, but... Again, victim card is the best thing he plays at.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely stream midday for that. This is why I waited before so I could get my ducks in a fucking row. I know that's a corny saying, but...
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass.
Thank you so much, Shiva.
Absolutely.
Shiva Blaster donated $2 through Super Chat. The tech reviewing is too good, I can't handle it.
Exactly. And he doesn't even know how to use tech.
That's why I did it. I'm like, nope, not going to go on and instantly fucking... So this is what you're going to do? You're going to gaslight and manipulate people to make it seem like I'm this fucking horrible person? And who are Wings and Boogie to talk about me I watched some of it later about me being a father when Boogie's a giant 50-year-old man-child and Wings can't even get it.
Helter says this dude fell out of the failure tree and hit every branch on the way down. What's up, this man?
Erection. Really? Really? I aired this. This isn't me causing drama. I aired this to clear my fucking name. Yes, we talked.
I don't think this cleared shit. How did this clear shit? It just confirmed everything that she said on Locale Live. It literally cleared everything she said. It didn't clear her name. It showed that you lied, that you did send her stuff, which you were saying you never did. It didn't clear anything. It exposed you, if anything.
Talked on and off. Yes, that message from my kid's mom was accurate. So it's not that I'm looking to sweep this all under the rug.
It confirmed,
but
cleared up that he's a D-bag on epic levels. It did. You wonder if he uses the applause button when talking to people in real life. That's what we said. We said he probably uses it at the dinner table.
You did this to put this out just to get her on the show? She said that she was being pressured to be on the show. She said it right here. She didn't even want to go on.
She still went on, though, Rich. She's a grown-ass woman. She's a literal grown-ass woman. And if anybody's getting gaslit, it's you. Trying to act like she's some kind of victim for going on. Either way, she confirmed that you were talking to her, and she confirmed that your wife or your fiance DM'd her. She confirmed that y'all had bullshit on that Voxer app. She confirmed it all. What's up, Oscar? Damn, even with 1.2 speed, he's still fucking dead air.
So...
God.
Let's see. Does anyone have... Let me call up Keem right now, actually.
All right, so we're going to get Keem on here shortly.
Let's have a friendly conversation. I know he's got money and he's doing nothing. Let's see what he has to say.
It's like a clown with a flamethrower standing next to a burning building acting like he did nothing wrong. That's exactly what it feels, Grumpy Geckos. Thank you, I Camp to Win. I appreciate that.
I didn't show Jay pictures of her.
Yeah.
Hey, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good. Can I call you like right back? I'm just fucking getting home, so.
All right, yeah, sure. Give me a call back in a few minutes, brother.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so.
And then there's Phil trying to compare May 1st to me sending a private video to somebody. So essentially, they duped her. And like I said, that's the best part, worst part, actually. I'm not losing sleep over it. I've always told you.
Bullshit, you're not losing sleep over it. You streamed every single day this fucking week. After you said that you were not going to stream until the election day. You're losing all sorts of sleep.
Like that ever got out. It's like, all right, I'm pissed, but it's not like I'm going to lose sleep over that. I don't really care. But it's how they got her. These people are awful. Hoot Wireless, thank you. Yeah, he's trying to compare me sexting with a fucking woman to him beating off while having OBS on. Phil, I know you're desperate to get back at me for that. I know. But
and you see, in a way, that's him admitting, oh, you're desperate to get back to me after that. Like, no, he's just showing that you're a hypocrite. He's just showing that you're a hypocrite. He's not desperate to get back at you. You brought it on yourself.
But it's not the same, dude. You also put a video of you with boxers on jiggling your junk around on your main YouTube channel. Go look it up. I know what you want.
Shit on my fucking ass.
I'm size. I like big dicks. I'm size. I like big dicks.
So what she is admitting herself that she got played. She admitted
the fucking applause. The fucking applause. And then he also has that I like big dicks thing too.
Like I said, I scoured, because we would send the thumbnails for YouTube videos. And yeah, he'd be like, look, I'm going on a date with this girl. What do you think? And it was a private conversation. That's all. That's what it was. And I'm like, did I? And here's the thing. I'll admit.
Is it 1.25 speed? I think I might go 1.5 here in a minute because he's the best ASMR out there.
I didn't remember if I did or not. But I'm like, I don't think I did.
He's saying he don't remember if he did or not, but then he's saying, oh, that it's revenge porn. He's like constantly like twisting his fucking story.
And I checked like a motherfucker. You can believe what you want to believe. You could say, Rich, you may have deleted the picture. Fine.
Imagine a Rich Yelp review. Jesus Christ. That would be great. Scott All says he needs a nap. He needs a Snicker. Him saying she admitted she got played is proof of his gaslighting. He tried to convince her to admit he manipulated her after she went on 110%. It's so obvious. You think Rich wears darker clothing to how much weight he's gained back?
I guess that's something you could say, but like where else, dude? We only talk through Messenger. It was the only time we actually talked through. On text,
yeah, Jay said he has a
when
small
Facebook
sausage.
Messenger was down, which when you deal with it, it actually happens more than you think. So, yes, Rich, get help for having proof that they were lying pieces of shit. Yes, sure.
He does need to get help. You see that? Anytime people are like, dude, you need to get help, he throws it back against the people that say, dude, please get help.
This is what these people are, man.
By the way, I'm still on his fucking stream right here.
Everyone's telling me to go on vacation and not talking about the evidence that I just showed. That's actually the thing that's the funniest.
You see that? Now he's fucking being a prick towards his chat.
I know the people that are saying that too. I know. But this is to put out there for the people who have common sense that this is who you're dealing with. It's not about honesty. It's just about, Keemstar literally said that he wants to destroy me. And I'm like, let me not impulsively go online. Let me look into things.
Seeing my picture on stream doesn't even faze me more. It never did. In fact, it was the best thing ever because I'm all over the place. I'm on every detractor channel. I'm on clips. I'm on Locale Live. I'm on Kino Casino. It's great. It's the best publicity I could have ever had.
Let me have some discussions, and that's exactly what I did. And Jay, what are you going to say too? Even if they're like, you're just going, maybe, even though I don't remember you at all. Did I see? Oh yeah, I saw a picture of you. Oh yeah. Come on, dude. Come on. And then you're saying one thing to me and you're saying another thing to her. It's right here. It's right here.
I sped it up.
I just showed it on the screen. Dude, you know what? For you, I'll re-show you again.
Here we go.
He never said that, according to him.
He's boring me. Where's Keem at?
Who cares? I don't. Why does? But how did I take your wrench away? Where the fuck are you? I need to. Why with this? When I'm exonerated.
You're not exonerating.
So awful
yourself.
for you. She said you shouldn't. I don't. You got played into sending out my dick video. It's not your fault, Chrissy. Why? Can you explain if you're comfortable? Because I fucked up. I should have known better. And he said my fucking username. I already went through this video of your back.
Anyone,
yeah, dude.
right?
Because it was like.
Okay, here we go.
So she sends
you. There.
Here we go.
Well, there's Jay saying it right there. I'll play it again.
Why are they saying that you did send something? Because I've never said that you.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, what's going on?
Got a quick question for you. Do you have tattoos?
I do not.
Thank
None?
you, Josh. I appreciate that.
You don't have one in your
What's
back?
up, Shala?
No.
Could you send a video of your back?
I mean, I could, but what's that? What does this have to do with anything?
Oh, nothing else. But that's not whatever. That's besides the point.
Oscar says it's been so long. You've been so busy, and you know what this dude did. Seen a ton of videos about him. Damn, if it's made people mad at you, you fucked up bad. I mean, he definitely did.
You realize that the girl actually admitted that she got manipulated last night, right? I have all the receipts right here.
Okay.
Victor Burns made a good point. Imagine being so unhinged you care if Keemstar has a back tattoo.
Manipulated by who?
By all of you. There was no picture ever sent to Jay. There was nothing ever sent, and I have all the clips right here. Jay said one thing right here.
Yeah, Nighttail hit it on the head. Rich's pathetic damage control stream tomorrow will be another out of context Jay clip with no clear reference of the mistress he's talking about. $110%. It's exactly what it is. I don't have the audience applause. What's up, Carbonite?
You should be watching the stream. He said that I never. Just watch it. I'm not going to fucking play through.
Hey guys. Tactus Kilgore says his obsession with Rich is no different than his obsession with DSP. Is it any different than his obsession with having me on his fucking on his stream too, or stalking my wrestling matches, or shit talking me and everybody else? Are you a Dropbox defender also? Is there no clapback allowed? Can I not milk his fat titties for content? Don't stoop to his level. Oh, okay. So be the better person. You're one of those guys. Get out of here.
No, just hear me out.
It's immensely different than his obsession with DSP. Because I make other content. I actually have videos that come out. I make 2 videos a day. I edit content for my audience. I don't just sit on my fat ass high off my ass watching DSP expecting people to just fucking not talk about me. Oh, you can't talk about me. You lied about me. Oh, my little penis and this and that. It's entirely different. Don't ever fucking try to compare me to Rich.
Sure, let me hear you.
So she sends, she reaches out to Jay and says something along the lines like Becky wasn't the only one. And then she sends a video of allegedly you to Jay. Jay's seen the video. Jay told me he's seen the video. Other people have seen the video, right? And then I talk about it and I bring it up to you on the phone. You say there is no video, that you've never sent a video to anyone.
Yeah, dude,
right?
because it was like fucking years ago and me and her were talking on and off for a very long time. It was.
I'm going to shorten it, slow it down to 1.25.
You just forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. But like, all right, let's say.
But the reason it was released because she thought I sent a picture to Jay and I never did. Ever.
Well, that's what Jay said. Jay said he recognized the woman because you showed him a picture of her.
But I have a.
We have another defender. It's a lot different when you're making fun of people's kids. I've never made fun of anybody's kids. I'm sorry about that. I've never made fun of his kids, James. Never.
An audio clip here with Jay's voice saying that I never sent a picture. That's what I have.
Okay, well, that's new updated information. But
don't you think if you're a news guy and a journalist, you should check up on that first before having someone on and throwing me under the bus, or you just want to ruin me, like you said? Don't you think you should have checked that?
No, I think I explained it very, very well. You said on your stream the day before, you said that I'm sharing revenge porn, which isn't true, so I have to defend myself. And you also said that
you tricked her now into sending out revenge porn.
Wait, let me finish.
So just the other day, he was saying there was no dick video, right? Then he turned into a cope that somebody hacked his phone, that it was probably Keem. And then he turned into a cope today that it was revenge porn. So that's 3 fucking lies. How's anybody defending this?
Because you're trying to derail my point.
No, I'm not.
And that's what it is. He finds like little lies, little loopholes, little things to kind of like wiggle his way out. And then he thinks it invalidates everything. So just the other day, he said there was nothing sent. Today, it's revenge porn. So he was lying.
That you said on your stream, which defamed me and slandered me, is you said that I hacked into your phone to get this video.
I didn't say you hacked it. I didn't say you hacked it to my phone. I said my phone was hacked, and they were trying to. I got a 6-digit code. You know how iPhones work from Nevada. So stop.
Rich,
I'm not saying you.
I have the clip of you saying Keem is hacking into my phone to get the video. I have the clip of you verbally saying that. I played it on Local Live last night. So it's like you're accusing me of 2 crimes. One is revenge porn, and the other one is hacking into your phone. I have to defend myself, Rich.
By making a bullshit.
And as far as I'm concerned, the way that he was laughing about Becky Boop not being able to have kids, fuck him if people are mean to him about his kids. I've never said it. Me saying get off the internet and go spend time with your kids is not joking about his kids. That's not joking about his kids. He uses his kids as a fucking shield. He don't give a fuck about them. He proved it. He don't fucking do shit for them.
Shit about me?
No, by proving that I did not hack into your phone. I'm not the source of the video. By proving that you're lying and you did send this video to this girl. I have to defend myself. You're accusing me of crimes.
So you tricked her to get her on the show, saying that I sent a picture of her out, which I didn't, to get her to send out a dick pic of me. Is that exactly what you're saying right now?
No, I'm not saying that I tricked her. When I spoke to Jay told me that he knew that this was one.
He's literally defending his dick videos and talking to fucking girls more than he defends his actual like responsibilities.
One of the girls you were talking to, because Jay told me that you showed Jay this girl before.
And then he said I'd write in the audio clip that I never did. And on top of it, too, I scrolled through years upon years.
Well, that's new information. This is new updated information. Now Jay's saying something different. But you got to understand, you keep acting like, I'm obsessed with you and I'm trying to ruin you. It's like, dude, it's your own words. I got to keep responding to things that you're saying.
Keemstar, you didn't have to get. I have all the screenshots here of the woman being gaslit by a team of fucking people. Dude, I just showed it.
Am I one of them?
She was on your show last night and you were digging into shit. Were you not?
Am I gaslighting her? Am I manipulating her? Or am I just trying
That's according to her words. I just showed it on the.
So this girl obviously felt bad. She was probably gaslit by ReviewTech again. My suspicions after she came on there. He's trying to damage control today, and Jay goes on Locale later tonight and debunks it.
Stream.
Well, I don't think I manipulated her. I just wanted to let the audience know what the source of this video is. And I think it's important that people know that I'm not hacking into your phone, that people know that I actually don't have the video, and that I'm not.
And yeah, Fernando said it. Rich is the one that brought everything into it. The dick stuff, the kids, the weed, the Dropbox, everything.
The video. I think it's important.
Well, it's because of this situation that the video. I actually don't really care about the video, to be quite frank with you. I care about the other circumstances that are around it. That's the problem.
Well, can you stop fighting everyone, and can you just fix your career? Like,
Can I stop fighting everyone? Yeah, I'll stop fighting everyone when you stop trying to throw me under the bus on your fucking streams. That's what I'll...
That's what it's all about. When you stop trying to throw me under the bus on your streams. He does not want people to talk about him. Even though this guy in the past told other people like Boogie and Wings and Quantum TV and blah, 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 that they're public figures and they're not immune to it. This guy cannot stand being talked bad about. He cannot stand it. People have every right to have an opinion about you. People have every right to speculate about you. People have every right to talk about things that you put out there as a public figure.
I'll do. How about that? If you stop talking about me on your streams, I won't have to do shit like this. This is insane.
See, if you don't stop talking about, if you stop talking about me, I want to do shit like this. Nobody cares. And when you do this, it gives us more content. It's a good thing.
This all started from us seeing a clip where, in my opinion, which I have a right to an opinion, Rich.
And here we go. So this all started because they saw that clip that is on YouTube where his mom literally comes in and says, "Can you put her to bed?" And he yells at his mom. How is that slander? How is that defamation? If it's a clip that we're seeing, you can have an opinion. You can have a reaction. You can have thoughts about it saying, "Damn, dude, that comes across as being a bad dad." That's not a joke on the kids. That's not bringing the kids into it. That's talking about him as a character, as a human being.
In that moment, you were a bad dad by not getting up and checking on your kid. And you got so mad that you're telling people in private that you're going to sue me for slander and defamation.
That clip has nothing. That's review. That clip is ancient. That's been debunked. That ain't the reason why.
So then why is he so mad if it's been debunked? Right? Why is he so mad? Why is he melt down if it's been debunked? Just say, hey, it's been debunked. And what was debunked about it anyway? Show people where it's been debunked if you're going to say that.
That's how it started, this beef between you and me. So then, you know what I have to do now that someone's plotting to sue me? I have to go get my lawyers, and my lawyers have to go.
I have not, Fernando. I saw that Optimist individual posted a video, but I haven't gotten to watch it.
Review everything that I've ever said about you to make sure that you can't sue me for defamation, which they have. This cost me money, time, and effort to do.
And he's the one saying defamation, slander, blah, blah, blah.
Stuff. So, like, you got to understand, this is not me being petty. You're threatening to sue me. I have to, like, work now. I have to spend money. I have to pay attorneys to, like, defend myself.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't put out that I'm a bad dad without evidence.
Anybody could say you're a bad dad. That's opinion. That's an opinion. I think he's stupid. I think he's retarded. And that video literally shows an example. That's evidence.
My opinion. I have every right to it. You can have an opinion that I'm a bad dad. I can't do anything about it.
I don't have any evidence, so I wouldn't say that. I have no idea. I have none.
It's an opinion.
Dude, you're saying last night that I saw my kids, or who was it, Wings, that said it last night on a show that you're a part of.
Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. Master Zoda says, what's debunked about it? It's not like anybody edited a clip. This legitimately makes me mad how people can lie through the... Dude, that's all Dickers does is lie.
I saw my kids like 3 times in a year. That clip is there. That's there. I saw.
That's what Lauren said. We said that.
And again, he keeps going on this thing that Keem said it. That's what Lauren said. That's what your ex-fiance fucking said. If we see or read something that somebody else says and we say, oh, Lauren said this, that's not us slandering or defaming you. Take that up with Lauren.
Said that. See, what you're manipulating what was really said.
I'm manipulating. All right, dude, this is a circular conversation. And
no, don't run away and don't just hang up the phone.
See, I love that Keem called him out saying, don't run away and just hang up the phone.
Let's resolve this once and for all, Rich. Let's actually fix this moving forward.
Sure. Here is that is the deal. You keep...
And yeah, this stream only happened because yesterday or the day before, he tried to say that Keem hacked his phone, right? And took videos or something like that, and that Keem was lying. And then now it's, oh, you got revenge porn. So was it a lie? Did anybody hack your shit?
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Enrique the Squirrel donated $5 through Super Chat. This man went after Quantum TV like nobody's business to the point of speaking to his wife to get the tea. Now he doesn't like it.
Exactly, Enrique. It's a hypocrite. It's a crybaby. Everybody could do it to everybody. He could do it to everybody else, but if you do it to him, oh, it's fucked up. Don't you write my former side chick and gaslight her to expose me. That's what it is. It's fucking clown shit.
Name out of your mouth, and I will stop with you. And the thing is, when stuff like this comes out that looks awful, and I have receipts to back up that it's not happening, here we are.
How is it not happening? These receipts actually show that you did indeed talk to this girl, and that everything that she said on Local Live in regards to dick videos, dick pics, the wife messaging her, or the ex-fiance, whatever you want to say, because I know I wasn't married, and that's going to automatically make all my points invalid according to him. She literally showed evidence and proof that she was messaged by Lauren to fuck off. So this all you did, Rich, was confirm everything was true, regardless if she feels she was gaslit or not. It confirmed every single thing was true. And you lied. You lied 2 days ago to Keem, which we watched earlier tonight, saying that you never sent this girl anything. And now you're saying she was tricked to sending revenge porn. So you lied. Why are people that are still defending him acting like Keem and everybody else are the ones lying and gaslighting when he's the one that can't stop lying? He cannot stop lying.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Sheritard donated $2 through Super Chat. He talked to Quantum's wife.
Thank you, Sheritard. Appreciate that. But he lied. He fucking lied. This is showing that he lied. He thinks it's exonerating him. It's not. Why does he keep thinking he's winning and he's getting W's? Like every time he's streaming, every time he streams, he felts himself even more. He makes an ass out of himself even more. And then it just gives me content, Camelot content, Kino Casino content, DSP content, Local Live content, you name it. It gave a few other podcasts I saw today too. Nerdy John gave him content. He's literally a lolcow. And he's getting caught up in his own lies.
I don't want to deal with this. I have so much shit going on in my real life that I'm not going to go into. But
he's got so much shit going on in his real life, but he streamed every day after he said he would not stream until the election day. He claimed he was going to take a break, but he streamed every fucking day.
But what you just said was so general. I don't even know what you're referring to. But if like I'm sure on this stream you probably said something that I have to respond to. You probably said that I'm manipulating this girl or something, right? I don't know what you said earlier on the stream.
I read exactly what she said. You could go watch that.
Okay, but you probably said something on this stream that I'm going to have to respond to because it's false about me, right? And then let's end it after that. All right, don't make another response and make another false allegation on me. How about that? You know?
All right, Keem. Let's make a deal right there. Okay, if the final stream of you talking about me is truly the final stream, you could say I was nude paragliding over my mall that's local to me and took a shit right on top of Best Buy. If that is the final one that you have, great.
Why does he always go like on an exaggeration about shit or ass or something like that? I've always noticed that.
How about that?
Well, I can promise you this. I'm going to react to whatever was said here. And as long as you don't keep, making crazy claims about me, we're probably going to move on to a different story. But keep in mind, Rich, right? If a new scandal comes up, I'm going to talk about it. Just like if there was a scandal about
There you go, Keem. Stand up for it. This guy's not immune to criticism.
You're going to talk about it on your stream, right?
I don't make up scandals, though.
But I think this back and forth stuff we can give it a rest, don't you think?
If you want to rest it, you're the one who said you wanted to ruin me. It's as if you're talking about clips. You actually said it.
God, always a victim.
Right,
He's like Eric Cartman, dude.
I definitely said that sarcastically. Because remember, this started with you saying, in my entire career, all I do is ruin people, which I was like, I am what you say I am, okay, Rich.
Okay. All right,
I'm not really, let me just, before we go, just understand this. I'm not interested in ruining you. Right? I'm interested in making content. I'm interested in defending myself when someone's saying false allegations about me online, right?
That one.
My show is probably over on Local Live. That fan base is probably sick of me talking about Rich at this point, right? So let's just fucking end it and start fucking changing, Rich. Start listening to
He ain't gonna change
and start changing your content. Like, listen to fucking people that actually know what's going on, that are giving you advice. Like me, for example. I said, here's 2 easy things you could do right away to help your career. 1, stop hitting the applause button, find a different sound or something. And then 2, stop talking about DSP. Like, those are 2 little things that you could change.
His whole chat literally tells him, you know what the good thing about this past week was? The best thing about this last week, and I'll give RTU some credit about it. The best thing about this last week was that he did not stream about Darkside Phil. Now, he does, in a minute, go and watch Phil for a little bit. But the best thing about this is that he was so obsessed over Keem that he ignored Phil all week. So let's give him some fucking, like, a round of applause. That's the best thing that came out of it.
Instantly, that would improve your show immensely.
There's plenty to talk about Phil with this evening, but okay. That's, you know what? Yes, I'll diversify, and then eventually I'll turn over because Phil will do something incredibly stupid again. But anyway.
Yeah, and when that happens, when it's a big DSP thing, sure, cover it. But the issue is you cover him so much that now you can't cry that Locale Live is covering you nonstop.
You see, that's the problem, and that's why I say fuck him. When people are like, "Oh, you're obsessed. You're just milking it. You're just trying to get..." No, it's karma, okay? This guy literally was milking people like Quantum, milking people, even Boogie. Even you know, he was talking about Boogie's divorce in the past and shit that he fucked up on, and he's obsessed with DP, and we can't do it to him. We can't make content on him. Fuck him.
No, that's not the same thing. You going into my personal shit is not the same thing as me talking about Phil because he wants to dress up like the fucking Cookie Monster. It's not the same thing, Daniel.
I know, but Rich, we've already talked about this. I had to prove the source of the video because you accused me of hacking your phone.
And the reason why Keem clapped back yesterday is because he had to prove, because you were the one actually slandering and defaming him, saying that he hacked shit and that he hacked your phone and that he was, like you said, other fucked up bullshit too. Like, you don't understand. Like, when you say shit, people have the right to respond.
Oh.
If I said that that's one thing I'll say. If I said that you hacked the phone, that was a derp on my end. I should have said that it was, but it was. I got a 6-digit code from Nevada, and I was also had.
Please get an applause button. I don't want to get an applause button. Should I get one? Push one in the chat if you think I need to get an applause button.
Trying to get into my Twitter, which I have to shut that fucking back down again. I just went on there to post. I would love to permanently shut it down, but there's some reason I have to go into fucking DMs every now and again. But all right, man.
Here's the thing. Like, you know,
Bron Bombshell says 0. We got a 2, we got a 3, we got a 0. What about clap cheeks? Sir HCS 69. I don't think I should get an applause button. A clap cheeks button. What's up, Nick and Golden Eddie? Daniel G says no more. Yeah, fuck the applause button. I need a twerk button. Michelle Soguchi says 420.
No, you're passionate about something and you're somewhat talking some sense, and then you take edibles or something, and then you go in La La Land.
Because I think on the nail on the head, man.
Team's hacking my phone. When you see that clip for yourself, you're gonna be like, "Why did I do that?" Probably because you're fucking on edibles or some shit.
Okay.
You just gotta bring it back a little bit. Think a little bit more. Strategize.
That's friendly advice.
Entertain the people, bro.
I'm a pretty entertaining guy. Okay.
Really? After all that, he goes, "I'm a pretty entertaining guy." Like,
I will heed these words. Thank you.
See ya.
See ya. I hate the good guy Keem. Dr. Jekyll.
You see that the second that he hangs up with Keem, he throws some kind of fucking bullshit out.
And Mr. Hyde. Look, dude, there's no fucking comparison to me talking about what Phil does in his videos. Like, that's like me saying, I found out
he will fucking live and die on the fucking DSP hill.
Phil was seeing another woman and talking to some other woman and trying to gaslight her to come on the show with misinformation, have her come on the show, and then realize later that's not the same as me going, "Hey, Phil wants $2,000 where he admits on stream," or whatever it is, to be the Cookie Monster.
Like,
yeah, I'm not digging up Phil's shit. I don't care about Phil's personal life. I don't care. I only talk about the things that he says on stream. It's not.
Literally everything that I ever talk about or anybody ever talks about with Review Tech is stuff that he says on stream. He brings it up. And these girls, Becky and whoever the girl was from yesterday, they contacted Keem and Jay. Nobody pried into it. And Jay revealed it. They talked about it on Local Live today, which we're going to look at that next after all this. But look, after all this, Keem talked to him. Keem gave him advice, told him, hey, you know, lay low off of this. He agreed that he was going to diversify. And then you're going to see in a minute, he goes right back to Phil.
The same. I'm not digging. I'm not trying. Who did he talk to? Let's see. Do you know anyone who talked to Phil in his DMs? Do you know anybody? That's not the same. That's not the same. You could try this whole like compassionate shit all you want to, dude. It's not the same thing. I don't understand. You fucking hated Phil like 3 minutes ago. What happened?
This is all cope. Oh yeah, dead air.
Mr. Hyde was wanted for killings with 12 men, 6 for... Why, Mr. Hyde was... I thought that was a fictional character. I'd rather not join Locale Live, thank you. So, and he kind of said too, what do you think he said right there? Is, oh yeah, I'll talk about it until some other... So you don't think he's trying to find more...
So he's never allowed to ever talk about you. See, that bothered him that he said, I will talk about you if you have something come up. Now he's going to suggest, oh, is he digging for stuff? If you wouldn't lie or have skeletons in your closet, you wouldn't be worried about people digging for shit.
Dirt.
Look.
Oh yeah, I'll talk about it until some other... So you don't think he's trying to find more dirt?
Fucking insecure, man. And this is coming from the guy that told his Discord, if you have any dirt on these guys, I want to make their life a living hell.
I'm so glad, though, I didn't stream last night. I am so glad. Because I wouldn't have had this. So I'll show again what she said so words aren't misconstrued.
What's up, DWX?
Situation report. Where is it? We already showed that.
Like, he literally, all these DMs that he showed today just prove that he was lying the other day. That's all it does, because he goes, oh, it was revenge porn. So you did send a dick pic or a dick video to this girl.
Everyone has been lying to me. Everyone.
He needs an intervention.
Dude, I know you you got on the phone with, you were calling Becky Boop incessantly, unless she was lying about that. She was like, he's been trying to talk to me the whole day. You talk about patterns.
It could be fake DMs. Okay, why would he fake DMs that make him look bad? These DMs don't exonerate him. They make him look bad. Because it all proves that he was talking to this girl behind his ex-fiance's back.
Here's a pattern. You really got played. I'm very sorry. I feel awful for you. No, you shouldn't. Why? Repeating this again, but can you explain if you're comfortable? Because I fucked up. I should have known. And he said,
Tony?
My fucking username, which was Keemstar. I'm pretty sure. I'll say allegedly.
Everyone lies to Rich, and he's the only one that tells the truth, guys. He's the only one.
Everything when he knew I wanted to not even go on. They are manipulative bastards. Yeah, the best part. I was getting roasted by Boogie. Damn. Jay told me he saw pictures of girls seeing by you. And here is, so.
IGN rates the downfall of ReviewTechUSA a 7 out of 10.
You going to say that she's lying? I would love for...
Dead air. Check this out now.
So, you could believe what you want to believe. You could look away and go la 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 la. That's what happened. But wife legit wants to make you emotes. How could she send them to you?
Crazy how you used to watch this dude as a kid, and this whole summer introduced me to your channel along with. Oh, I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Review Dead USA. Review Dead Air USA.
Have in the description. I would appreciate that. Spam the applause for Keem.
Pause button.
And dude, as a person who's dealt with like narcissists and gaslighters, like
he always says this too. As a person who's dealt with narcissists and gaslighters, you're the biggest gaslighter and narcissist of them all, dude. You're the biggest one.
Don't do the whole thing where you're like going to be buddy with me on the phone and then throw me under the bus here. This is just a reacting to what happened last night. She's pissed. And her life has been put out there.
He's gaslighting her. And her life has been put out there. This is the guy who was calling somebody a prostitute and a whore the other day. A female, a prostitute, and a whore the other day. He's acting like he cares about some other woman's life being put out there. Get the fuck out of here. You're full of shit.
Now people know who she is on Twitter. For what? For a picture I never sent? Dude, she got played into thinking she admitted it, and that's why she sent, and I'm not even mad at her for it. She sent out that video out of anger thinking that I was like...
I thought the video didn't exist. Remember 2 days ago he said that video, she never got it. He lied. Why should we listen to him at all?
Plastering her fucking pictures all over the internet. And I wasn't. You know what? Carlos needs to come back. She was on Locale last night, Pescator, and she's pissed. And it's not fair to her. She didn't even want to go on, and now like people know her username and shit. That's why I only made sure you saw her first name and I took out her picture. Like you didn't think I was...
Yeah, he needs to fix this boom mic.
TSP is slandering me live at this minute. Let's have some fun.
Look at this. So after all that, and he gets told to diversify his content and all this crap, he literally goes right to DSP.
Daniel, I'm talking about Philip.
This guy's so sad.
Where is he at? Where is DSP? Oh, it's
What's
funny
up, Yamato? Yeah, Josh, that girl 110% was gaslit into thinking that she was used. That's exactly what happened.
One question, okay? And this isn't just...
When does he start talking? When does the retard start talking about
Ice T Sane or Ice T's Ane? Ice Tizane?
Oh my God, kill me.
I don't know how to say the name. Did a $2 super chat, excuse me, a €2 super chat. And says, am I going to get RTU's mistress on the Level 1 podcast?
Can you imagine?
Listen, here's the deal.
Look
Every
at
once
him.
in a while.
Look at that face. Look at Rich. This is somebody that's just fucking done. Like, this guy's a loser, dude. And this guy thinks he's cool. This guy thinks that he looks good in any of this. And there's actual supporters of him who think that he's winning in all this.
I cover RTU and the drama around him. I mean,
every once in a while. Phil will never say that he's a drama
What's
guy.
up, 90s
He'll
gaming,
never
dude?
say it. Oh, the screen. God damn it. What the hell's wrong with me today? You would think I was stoned. Kind of wish I was. But...
no exaggeration. There's
Of course you kind of wish you were stoned.
literally RTU drama going down right now. At this very moment, there's RTU drama happening. He's on a stream, and it's a train wreck nightmare again. All right? It could literally be all I cover. But I'm not RTU. See, if this were me doing what he's doing right now, every day would be him just reacting and watching me. But I'm not RTU. I actually have meaningful content to...
Oh, my God. Captain Meaningful. Phil, again, like I just said to Keem, and like I said on the live stream, me reacting to you being an idiot on your actual show is not like I'm trying to find out where Cat works. And
Nobody's trying to find out anything about you. Those girls came to Jay and Keem.
Trying to talk to her coworkers to see how she is. Or I'm trying to get a hold of her to see how you are behind the scenes. Like, I don't care. I'm sure it's probably like a Looney Tunes episode. I've
killed
said
his
that,
channel for
but I'm
clout,
not going to
probably.
I'm not going to find out things to try to slander you or put your name through the mud. You do a perfectly fine job of that right on camera, but you get my point. It's different. It's not the same. Just like you're about to talk about something else, and I'll explain it very simply to you how that's not the same as well.
put onto the internet. You understand? Today, we're going to be talking about my schedule and how it's updating for my viewers, and we're going to talk about this big controversial issue with Dragon Age Veilguard, which needs to be discussed. That's what we're covering today, because it's meaningful stuff for a gaming community and a gaming audience. I don't need to sit here and go crazy slamming this guy every day because I actually have content to produce. He does not. So
thank
that's
you,
why
I
if you're
camp to
wondering,
win.
I don't get it.
Phil, you play games and you bitch about it, and then you swear every day you're not about drama. But I would say, like, it's fairly consistent. Thank you.
You play games and you bitch about drama. This guy literally bitches about drama every fucking day since fucking February. Who the fuck is he kidding? This guy is so fucking lack of self-awareness. Now, I'm going to show the locale live from today because Jay came on, so we're going to watch that. We'll watch the locale live from today because Jay got on there. So, where's it at? I think Jay comes in fucking over an hour in.
Like, who are you manipulating at this point? You're not manipulating the audience into thinking that she's a victim and you're a victim of malicious lies. Everyone has.
So, yeah, I think we'll be fine just watching the Jay part because everything else that was before this was recapping the call with ReviewTechUSA that we watched earlier in that stream that we were just watching, which was the nuke stream that he had earlier today, right? I don't think that was much of a nuke. Again, like I said, I think all that did was just prove that he lied. He fucking lied about the video and that he did send stuff to this girl. Like, all it showed was that he lied. He exposed himself, if anything. So let's continue. Let's watch this. This ended a couple hours ago, actually, but I wanted to give my take on it. So let's go.
Let's conclude it. I'm the victim of the lies. All right, we got to go into this other call here and with Jay. All right, guys. Let's see here.
And actually, this is interesting because Jay was never going to go on Locale Live, and he's done it. But I mean, this is the point that we reached where Rich is so fucking wild with all of his accusations and his victim act and all this bullcrap that, you know, Jay's got to fucking put his foot down. So good on Jay.
Let's call Jay.
Dead Reckoning super chatted $20. Keen, if Rich got a pass for milking DSP's titties, then it's fair to milk Rich.
Nuke, more like a Duke, yeah.
Is Boogie already in this call? Yeah, he was. That's a good point, Dead Reckoning. I appreciate you. All right,
up?
ladies and gentlemen.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, dude.
The man of the hour, Jay. So, did you see this stream earlier where I talked to Rich and everything?
Yeah, I just watched it with you.
Fucking insane, huh? Like, what is the levels of copium that guy is on? Like, it's just like, dude, I've caught you red-handed. You've now admitted the source of the video was a girl that you were sexting, one of these girls off of Twitter.
See, so all it did was he just admitted it. He admitted that it was true about that girl. He doesn't think that. He thinks he got a W doing what he just did.
Which you denied. You're now admitting that your phone wasn't hacked. Like, what is this nonsense? And he's still trying to get that little W of like, oh, well, I never sent a nude photo of her to...
Didn't Rich want to join Local Live? I mean, he was obviously trying to get on there a lot as a guest. I think he wanted to.
Jay, it's like no one really cares, even if that is true.
Yeah, I mean, that point's irrelevant, but let me just get to the source of this question everyone's asking. To make it very clear, did I reach out to this woman? No. Did I reach out to Becky? No. Did Keemstar reach out to either of them before they were connected? No.
So right away, they're saying they didn't reach out to these people, which is what Rich is trying to plant, that they reached out to the girls, that they reached out to Becky. And they're both saying they never did. Or as Boogie would say, I never did. I never did.
They reached out to me, and I reacted to them. I never reached out to women. I never went in DMs to go, hey, what were those girls' names from the past? I never tried to look for evidence. I never tried to do any of that stuff.
So wait, you mean to tell me the picture that Rich is painting to his audience that we're trying to find all...
Yeah, he needs to walk away and go fishing. Anyone, Rich, you're failing badly. Rich, yeah, well, you smell. Applause button. I never did.
All these women, and we're reaching out to these women, is false? That the women are actually reaching out to us to tell their story?
Surprise! Yes, basically this is what's happened. And you know what? I finally feel a little vindicated because I know you've wanted me on here for 8 months, and I've been trying to avoid it because for me, you know, there's drama channels out there, but then there's my personal drama with him, which I never really wanted to go public with, but he...
I mean, Jay tried his best to a fault, guys. Jay was just way too nice. Jay was always secretly wanting to repair their friendship and all this crap, obviously. And Rich didn't give a fuck. He literally said the other day he didn't care about their friendship. You know, and Jay was trying to play nice. So it's good on him for finally coming on here and talking. Proud of him for it.
He forced my hand in the beginning because he tried to fuck me out of money. Yep. That's how this whole thing started. And I know
it's Kevin. It's right. His nuke stream only proved that he was a liar. He had the nuke, but turned it on himself. His button, it was like Wile E. Coyote. His button fucking failed and exploded in his face.
A lot of questions about that, which I could just answer here. The reason I'm coming on is to clear it all out because it's been 8 months of nonstop stress and threatening behind the scenes to levels that no one understands because I've never even fucking talked about this. Guys, I was personally
Lockout
hacked
trading card
after
game
he put
super
a call
chatted
to action.
$20. Big W for having Jay
They're
on.
saying big W. I'm going to change it real quick and let me pause alerts so we can get through this.
That is a big W.
So let's just go over the timeline super quick here. About 8.5 months ago, I get fired at random. No word of warning. No, hey buddy, we've been friends for 10 years.
He said before he was never going to go on the podcast. I mean, he just said it right there. He just said why he would go on there. He was trying to be nice about it, but it reached these levels now. When you're getting people accusing you of getting revenge porn and breaking the law.
8-Bit Eric was there. I wanted to eat his ass. Absolutely.
Thank you, Shartar.
Sharitard donated $2 through Super Chat.
Appreciate
They sound so alike. Is Keem talking to himself?
They do kind of sound alike, right?
I feel terrible about this, but I don't want you on my show anymore. No, nothing. I just get fired. He puts up a video to the main channel that just basically says, hey, I had to go above and beyond Jay to fire him and announce to you guys that I don't want to do the news anymore. And I get to see the video before I get fired. So I'm like, here's news to you guys. Guess what? That wasn't the first time I ever
Evan
got fired
says
by
when
him.
you piss off a Canadian, you're done fucked up. I mean, I've seen some pretty dickheaded Canadians, though. I'm not going to lie.
Over the course of 5-6 years of working together, and you could ask personal friends of mine, people that were close to the show, I have receipts for all of this stuff. He tried to fire me all the time. The reason the show continued to go on and on and on, he always says that Jay came back crying. Yeah, I came back crying to save your show, to keep you motivated. It had nothing to do with the fact that I was, well, I mean, yeah, it had to do with the fact that I was worried about losing a job.
Jay, he is his own worst enemy. The reason why you got fired was not because you.
I said that the other day too. That song by Lit, My Own Worst Enemy. That's exactly what fucking Rich is.
Were bad at your job. The reason you got fired is because you're too good at your job, and he got jealous of you. He literally was jealous of you. He's like, I need to get Jay out of here. Jay's having too much success.
And I think that too. I think he got 110% jealous at Jay. 110% jealous at Jay. So fucking obvious. I don't know why he got salty towards his friend. His friend was helping him out.
It's like, who does that? Like,
well, dude, it's like this. Look, Keemstar is a smart businessman because he doesn't look at people like, like people that can take his star power. He looks at people as assets. He goes, Boogie is this, this, and this, but guess what? Having him on the show is a good asset for me. Wings is a good fucking asset to have.
Exactly.
Because he's good at this, this, and this, and putting it all together creates this, and it's good.
How wild! I know he probably wouldn't do it, but how wild would it be if Jay ended up becoming the editor for Local Live? I think him and Keem would get along professionally, to be completely honest. I always thought that, even back in the day. Anyways, let's continue.
Rich doesn't have the ability to go, Jay's an asset for the live streaming where he makes more money than I do with less viewers. When he's on my main channel, he does really good and they get 100,000 views and nobody complains that I have a random person on the channel. He doesn't look at those as assets. He looks at it like, this motherfucker's coming for my job.
Rich, you own the company. You own the company. He can't take your job, Rich.
So let me move the timeline forward now. So he fires me. And guess what, guys? He tried to do this in the past, so I purposely put a contract.
I can't believe it's been 8 months of all this Rich, like, seething and felting himself. 8 fucking months.
In place that was in place for at least a year that stated if you fired me halfway through a month, you'd have to owe me for the whole month. And that's proof too. It's all over the internet. Everyone knows that contract was in place. You can't deny that. It's in DMs. It's all over the place. So when he fired me, First thing he says to me, how much do I owe you? Well, I told him the amount. He comes back at me and says, there's no fucking way. I said, here we go. Are you really going to go down this path? First of all, we've been friends for how long? And you can't even do the decency to let me know that I'm fired before putting a video out? Like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, I remember that. I called Jay that day, actually. I called Jay that day, and I said, dude, what's going on with Rich? Why is he just throwing everything away? And he goes, dude, your guess is as good as mine. He was saying he found out the same time everybody else did, that Rich just does that constantly. Like, so, yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
So he puts, I'm like, here's another thing. I'm not just the editor on ReviewTechUSA. That's like a misconception that everyone has. I did everything. All he did is go in front of the fucking camera and talk for 30 minutes and went to bed.
I know your pain.
So exactly, Keemstar knows what I'm talking about. So I uploaded. I'm not going to sit here and go look at all the shit I did. Who gives a shit? But I was an integral part to the show because look what happened to the show after I was fired. Where is it?
Dead.
Keem, Keem, go get your magnifying glass. We might find it somewhere.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
hilarious.
fucking exist anymore because of me. And then he comes.
Go get your magnifying glass. We might find it somewhere. That's great. I can't believe he deleted his fucking channel instead of trying to turn things around. It's a lot of work, but it's well worth it, guys. Like, I had to turn shit around on my channel, and I did it. Rich could have did it.
Comes out, fires me, and says, I'm going to produce my own content. Well, how did that video go? Yeah,
What's
no
up,
one liked the video you made. You know why? Because I was in charge of the fucking editing. I was in charge of the jokes that went into the episode. I also made jokes that went into all of your episodes. I fucking helped make you. So this is how he treats me after all of this? So
Yep.
I have tried for 8 months to just be quiet. I promised my audience that I would never come on here. But, the other day I accidentally did. So, we've crossed that line already. So I may as well just get this all out of the way. I'll never come on here again. I'm not about the drama. I'm
not gonna lie, I'm sad that Jay will never go on Local Live again. I think he should go like on a fun episode. Nothing about Rich. Like maybe a few months down the line, come on a fun episode about something.
here to clear it all up so everyone has perspective of the situation. So he fired me, and for 8 months straight, it's this nonstop barrage of just bullshit because he can't accept responsibility and he can't be a man and just apologize for what he did. So when I said, you owe me this amount, he came back and said, no, I'm not giving you that amount because we only work this many days. I said, well, there's a reason I put the contract in place because you're a fucking asshole. Yep. So guess what he did, Keem? He paid up.
It's truth.
I apologized. But then what happened? This is where it starts to go downhill. He goes on Facebook, talks shit about me. It's public. He says it's private on his private, Facebook. So I catch wind of this now, where he's like calling me all sorts of things, snake in the grass, all this crap, because he's upset that I called him out.
Dak says, over all the years, Jay had to deal with roughly like 10,000 hours of dead air. I mean, you got that right there, dude. That's crazy to think of, like, when you're editing videos, how much dead air he probably had to deal with.
For not paying me. That's how this all started, right from the beginning. And then if I sat here, we'd be here for 4 hours talking about the next bit of the timeline. The long story is here, after I left the show, it doesn't even exist anymore.
Yep.
He made content and no one liked it. He never did it. He never even attempted to do it again.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think was the catalyst that
he actually went on the show. This was history in the making, guys. Now, Wings was on it the last couple of days. Like, he was good on stream, and he asked pretty good questions. So let's go on.
Made Rich want to fire you, like because it seems like to me like you took his channel from meandering to a million sub channel, and like he was making money, and he was making money and all this other thing, and all of a sudden let's just switch it up. Like, is it laziness? Was it the views going down? Was the money not where he wanted it?
I think it was a combination of all of them, to be honest.
Be at what's some insight?
I can give you, well, here's the thing. Everyone's like, Jay shouldn't talk about this, blah, blah, blah. And there's other people that can talk about this. I just want to make it clear. I work with the guy closer. I talk to Rich more than I talk to anybody in my whole life. I talk to him every fucking day for 6 years. I've seen every single episode because I edited them. I've talked to him in DMs for 6 years straight. We've been friends for 10 years. No one knows him as much as I do. So I could speak on this, and this is just my opinion, just to be clear here. The reason why, in my opinion...
I don't know if DSP would ever go on Local Live.
That he took the main channel down and didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. He started to live stream and he started to see the amount of money coming in on that side of things. And then he looked at how much work it took on the main channel. I had to fight him tooth and nail for years to say, listen, it's a circle. if you do the news over here, I don't even need to fucking explain this to Keem. If you do the news over here, motherfucker, then everyone's going to come to the live stream that wants to continue the conversation from the fucking news, and you're going to make money over there. So I explained it to him. It's not rocket science. So he goes, yeah, I get it. But what
he basically, like, I don't understand his logic in deleting it, other than he was just fucking lazy and weird and coping in a strange fucking way, man. I don't understand.
Happened, guys, is that the money on the live stream starts to go above the main channel, and he realizes I can just sit there and blab for 4 hours and make more money doing that than having an editor, having the news, doing the news stories, producing all these tech videos, reviewing tech stuff. I could just talk about the news live.
How does he feel? How do you feel about him saying just right now that you manipulated this girl? You
Well, I'll
manipulated
get
this.
to that.
Yeah, that was damage control, because that wasn't true.
Well, first of all, she got in my DMs. You know, here's one story here. Ready? Becky Boop, or whatever her name is, she came to me for advice about Rich
Yeah,
and
David, I agree. The applause button is his crutch for sure.
her relationship. I didn't reach out to her. I didn't randomly search out for her.
See, so there you have it. Jay is sticking by that he didn't reach out to her, that this girl was manipulated and gaslit by Rich. He didn't reach out to her.
Why the fuck is she coming to me, first of all? You know what she said? Because you know him better than anyone else. So she came directly to me to get advice on their fucking relationship before anybody else. Did I go out and say, oh my God, this is what's happening behind the scenes? Not a peep. Didn't tell anybody that. Nope. This other girl that came to me, I'll read it because I'm fucking loose cannon at the moment. I don't give two shits to Sunday. Here's the fucking beginning.
Good on Jay for standing up to himself for himself, guys. Like 110% good on Jay for it. I'm so happy for him, because today when he was on Twitter, he posted something like saying like he never said Dickers did anything illegal, and it kind of sounded like he was backtracking a little bit. So I was like, oh boy, here we go again. And then he came on this stream and basically stood up for himself. I definitely liked it.
The conversation. You ready for this? I don't even think I told Keem that. I am sitting there like a couple days after Becky, and I get this message, and it says, it wasn't just Becky. And I'm like, wait, you too? Yep. She goes, yeah, a while ago. I've known him for 6 years, blah, blah, blah. I don't need.
So he's literally looking at stuff proving that he was contacted. What's up, genres and generations? Glad to stop in for another stream. Rich keeps digging himself deeper every day. Vacation till election night. Yeah, he definitely didn't take his vacation. Old Scale says, I think YouTube caught him inflating his ad revenue. He's mad because he realized that Jay made the show and caused him to get 1 million subs. That's why Rich deleted it. I don't know. That whole thing with the invalid clicks, like speculating on it, saying that maybe he was viewbotting or somebody was. That's not defamation, and he got angry about that. You know?
Need to read the whole fucking thing.
There you go.
So she reached out to me. I didn't fucking ask for a video. I didn't ask for photos. None of that shit happened that he's saying. Nothing happened. I have the proof right here.
Yeah, but Jay, you know what? I think that woman's smart because she went on our show and didn't show her face. So my whole chat was saying fake, 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 fake. And she's like,
100% real.
She's like, how do I prove to everyone I'm real? So then she goes and fiddles with fucking Rich. Hey, they manipulated me and get.
And her messaging Rich and him. See, he gets emotional and he acts on his emotions like a woman. Him getting there and showing the DMs and all the proof and stuff only proved that he fucking lied.
It's Rich to publicly confirm the validity of this girl. Like, I think she's smart. I think she played Rich into admitting that she's real.
Yeah. I mean, even if she didn't mean to do that, he came out and admitted the truth about all of it. And now he's saying revenge porn and all this. He exposed himself as a liar. Again, he exposed that he was lying.
Well, that's the thing that I've noticed. Well, let me just get this out of the way.
He's so dumb. He could have just ignored it, but go ahead.
So there's two women that come forward to me directly, right? I'm talking to Camelot on his live stream, maybe the day before this second mistress, as we're calling her, shows up to me. And I'm on Camelot's stream, and I'm telling the story of, like, Becky came to me. I didn't have anything to do with it. Rich is saying I did, but I definitely didn't. Camelot, during his stream, goes, wait a second. I had a mod who was a girl who also was in DMs with Rich. And he tried to fly her out to...
Yeah, and then nobody's talking about that. Camelot literally said he had a mod that was a girl that Rich was trying to fly out. This guy's just trying to deflect and lie about everything.
To the house. And I'm live with Camelot. I haven't talked to him for years. And I'm like, wait a minute. And it's live. You can go see it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I have a mod that was DM'd by Rich, and they got close, and he tried to fly her out to his house too. So now I'm like, oh my God, this is way worse than I thought it was. Now, let me just also make a statement on this.
And you know what? I'm going to be honest. Let me say this. I don't care if he's talking to girls, all right? Even if he cheated, okay. There's lots of people in this world that have cheated. What bugs me the most is his hypocrisy, where he tried to call it tipster for shit like that, or he tries to call it dark side Phil for jerking off, and like all this crap that he critiques and badmouths people and doesn't care about it, right? But the second that anybody criticizes him for something, he throws a fucking shit fit. And that's not, that's weak sauce. That's fucking absolute weak sauce.
Rich is reaching in DMs and everything's legal. I don't give two fucks what he's doing. I have nothing to do with that. I don't care if he's messaging 20 girls and trying to fly them to his house. Who gives a shit? The problem is that they're coming to me and they're asking me for help. What do I do in this situation? I don't fucking know what you do. Stop coming to me. Go to Keemstar from now on. I don't fucking know.
Come to me.
Yeah, give Keemstar the contact, ladies.
Yeah. So, it's just like there's so many girls. There's so many.
And the only reason why this is a story is because when it was mentioned, he's like, I don't talk to girls on Twitter.
Yeah, that's listen, that's the main problem.
Stop lying.
The problem is that
he's a fucking liar. He's a liar. And this girl saying that she was gaslit and tricked proved that he's a liar. If anything, should cause more damage.
There's women who came out to people, and he says that he doesn't do it. And then the moment that the Becky comes out, he calls her all those names on the show.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch much of the tipster and Rich stuff, but I think tipster owned him.
Oh, you know what he called her? All like terrible shit. And he said terrible shit about her instantly. Rather than being smart, because we know he isn't, he could have just said, yeah, I had a relationship with her and it went south and that's it. If he just said that, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about anything. We'd go, okay, great.
It's just like when he's fighting with Tipster and he's saying, Tipster, you're gooning after all these women. And Tipster's like, you are too. And you better hope that they don't come public. You know why Tipster is so confident saying that? It's because Tipster is talking to the same girls that Rich is talking to. Like, that's why he's saying, Tipster has dirt on you, Rich. How dare you fucking sit there and go eye to eye with him and talk? He's got dirt on you. Go back and look at your little talk between you and Tipster. I've never seen a more confident Tipster in my life. And he said,
yeah. Tipster, from what I saw, because I didn't get to watch it all, I listened to it on the way home. Tipster fucking was super fucking confident. Like maybe Tipster knows some more shit. I don't know. That's speculation.
He said word for word, you better hope they don't come out. Like Tipster's got shit on you, Rich.
Oh, see, yeah. So I hope that clears everything up. You and I never went to these girls. They came to fucking us. And I never.
Yeah, so he's right there saying they came to us, and that girl was tricked. That girl got gaslit by Rich to thinking she got gaslit by Locale Live. That's exactly what happened.
I never fucking went to the girls and dug into the info and went, oh my God.
You know what the craziest thing is though? What if we did? What if we did go after the girls? It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter if we went to the girls first. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
That's the crazy part. We're literally, and this is Rich's whole ploy, right?
Yeah, he tries to fucking find something to stick on and try to invalidate anybody's criticism or opinion with it.
You bring up a general topic, and Rich is guilty for that, but he's like, ooh, but this one small detail. The girls didn't go to you. You went to the girls. Ah, it's like, I'm not getting
the big deal out of it.
I'm not getting caught up in the weeds. You're the fucker that said you're not talking to any of the girls. You're the fucker that said you're not sending any videos.
Exactly. Like literally, that's what damn, we all fucking see it. He'll find some small little fucking detail and try to use that to refute. And he'll get caught up in it.
To people. You're the fucker that's saying we're hacking phones. You're the fucker that's saying what was the other thing? That we're sharing the video around. The video got sent to Jay, and as far as I know, Jay didn't send the video to anyone.
Oh, I think I'm fucking dumb.
I've never even seen the video. So go fuck yourself. And
yeah, so let me
exactly. This guy's a fucking cocksucking liar.
To be clear, I have not sent the video to a single person. No one has seen it. It's not like it's flying around the internet. I don't. From my account here, the only person that has a video is the girl. And if it's out there, she's sending it to fucking people. And
because of what? 100%. If anybody gets this video, it's because that girl sent it to somebody who sent it to somebody who sent it to somebody. Because Rich said he didn't send her one, and now he's saying that it was revenge porn. So he got exposed. He was lying.
you did to her. It has nothing to do with us.
Yeah. And
she came to us.
And even if Jay did send it, it's not a crime because you're in Canada. So it's like,
well, yeah, there's that too. But I mean, let me also say, I don't think anyone wants to see this video. Like, I'm going to.
Genres and Generation says, you killed a guy with a hammer. False. I did kill someone, but it was a baseball bat. Fernando says, Rich always thinks he's on the right. He does. He's fucking prideful. Tony Martin, thank you for becoming a nation member. I appreciate that. If you guys aren't a channel member, which shout outs to all y'all. I see Evan. I've seen a few other guys in here tonight. If you're a channel member, shout outs. We got the join button down below. You could even gift memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Gonna go out. Yeah.
Can you just
wait, Jordy?
But listen,
it's still legal in Canada. Well, the thing that they're saying is that since Rich is in the United States, I don't think he could get anybody that's across borders that easily. Yeah, the girl's the only one that had the video that sent it, and I guess he deleted it.
I don't want to see it.
I know.
Listen, Jordy's obsessed with this video. He wants to.
I said if somebody had to watch it, I would be the bearer of the cross.
Jordy wants to know the details of this video. So could you please tell him, Jay?
Oh fuck! I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want to see the video either. I hope nobody sends me it because I don't want to be part of that whole fucking bullshit.
Him the details, Jay. What is the video?
I've seen worse. I've seen fucking EDP shit.
Listen, all I'll say in that is like Rich always goes like, I have a small
EDP
dick.
has a fucking dick pic out.
I mean, I guess technically it can be confirmed now. That's all. I mean, I don't know what else. I'm not going to go into fucking detail of what's going on because I only watch like
Wings.
3 seconds.
Wings. It was told to me. What's in the video? All right. The guy was using this thumb and this pointer finger like this. Yes.
What?
That must suck to have to jerk off like that.
That's what I was told. That's what I was told.
Literally playing the world's tiniest violin, right?
I could imagine.
Jay, can you confirm? Was it?
You can't put your whole meat in your hand and get a good stroke going.
Wait, Jay, can you confirm? Was it literally like this?
Yes.
Let
me also say this. Let me just say this though. He threatened to release our full. Well, no. Here's the deal. He threatened that he was going to release our Facebook messages. So
That's if you really have screenshots and stuff, please don't solicit them here. That actually is revenge porn. I disavow that.
I called him out of like not courtesy, but just like, hey, here's what's happening, you motherfucker. So you should know before you get blindsided by this stuff. And I also called him to be like, I have nothing to do with it. So we had a conversation, and I was just like, I'm done. Like, there's nothing. Here's the motherfucker. The next day, he randomly goes, hey Jay, I've downloaded our full Facebook.
You see, that's how he operates. Like, he fucking tells people that they're fucking blackmailing him, gaslighting him, all this crap, and then he goes and does scummy shit. He literally probably has BPD.
Messages stuff. Have a good weekend. So, he's threatening me again. How about this now? If you say another word about me anywhere, I'll release the full 10 gigabytes of our 10-year absolute chat with everything, including audio messages. Since you want to release mine, I'll release the whole package. So they can hear about your whole family issues that I had to hear like a fucking psychiatrist every day. Can go ahead. I'll do it myself. I don't even care what I said in there anymore. I probably say crazy shit like I hate Pat the NES Punk. I don't fucking care. I still do. I don't care. Release it. Go nuts. I'll release the whole fucking thing if you keep going.
It's not just that. He threatened to ruin your new career. He's like, you're trying to break into music.
How did that go?
Yeah, he was threatening to ruin his thing. Like, the film thing and all that. Oh, your new filmmaking buddies and all this. How would they like it if they get alerted about who you're friends with and all this shit?
Oh, remember that stream?
BPD is bipolar disorder.
JKB's career, rest in peace. And he said in a year's time, look where I'll be. Yeah, look where you are versus where I am. Good luck to you.
Can I just bring up a point? When you're trying to say something small, what fingers do you use? Go ahead, just do it right now.
Right here.
And those were the same fingers. Allegedly, I haven't seen the video that he was
allegedly.
Using.
I might have to go to therapy for seeing that video.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
not kidding. I'm having sexual issues now. Like, I can't. I almost throw up when I think of sex now. So.
Dude, you know what's scary is Rich has now publicly given permission to that girl to release the video because he said
technically he has. He said go ahead and release it to that girl. So if she does, he kind of gave permission.
He said multiple times, like publicly, go release the video. I don't care if it's on Times Square. Like, do you know you have no case now if that video goes public, right? You have no case. Yep. You literally gave permission. Stop acting like the internet tough guy. You're not him, bro. You are not him, Rich. Stop.
He would freak the fuck out if it was released.
Doing stuff like that.
I'm wondering what he's got to be able to eat pussy or something. Like, cause he's got Lauren transfixed. Well, he's ready to fight all these other girls. Like he's got to be able to do something sexually that's just impressive. If it's not packing any heat. Cause like I'm looking at it, you're saying he's doing this, and I'm like, slot A don't fit in slot B with Becky. Like, why was he even fucking with her? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Can I just say this? How long has it been? 8 months since he fired me? I mean, I don't know how many chances somebody can get on the internet. Like,
I'm so glad he's done with giving chances to Review Tech.
I mean, I guess I do now know. Like, it's week after week after meltdown, and somehow he's kept it alive. And
Wings always says he's packing, by the way. I don't know. I haven't seen Wings.
Say it directly to him. No one's watching you because you're talented. They're only watching you to watch how you melt down again.
Yep.
I agree.
The definition of a lolcow.
You and I talked about this. He's not a lolcow. He's turning into the supreme lolcow. Like fucking, he lives in the sky above the lolcows and controls.
Oh, he's the supreme lolcow. He's like the supreme Kai of lolcows.
The whole fucking farm.
Yeah, well, right now, he is the main lolcow of the internet right now. Yep. Like everyone is talking about him. Everybody's tuning in to watch the next meltdown, and it's like
the lolpotamus. What's up, Dale? Yeah, everybody's fucking talking about him, dude. What's up, Hypnotic? How you doing, man? Shout outs to Hypnotic.
And the thing is you'll talk to him about it, and you'll be like, "Oh, stop gaslighting me. I don't have any mental issues." So, okay, well, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't then. All right, maybe you're just really this.
That's all he does is just play fucking victim, man.
It's fucking delusional. You need to take a break. You know, that was the other thing. He said he was taking a break and he was going to be gone until November 5th.
He lied. He literally streamed every day this week except one fucking day, which was Sunday. This dude literally said he was going to take a break till election day, and he streamed every day. This guy's a fucking idiot because he can't handle it. He cannot handle criticism.
Streamed every day. Every day.
Wait a minute, you believe anything he ever says? Flip-flop USA? Are you kidding me?
That leads me to a question I have for you, Jay, and I don't want to go into the details, you know, don't like give too much, but I have the opinion that the man is severely mentally ill, and I'm just curious if you share that opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, there's without a shadow of a doubt.
He's absolutely mentally
delusional, if not delusional, an extreme narcissist who doesn't see that he can be wrong ever. Like, all he had to ever do to fix his career is apologize to me, and I would have said, you know what, I appreciate that.
He's absolutely a bridge troll. You're right.
But instead of apologizing after 8 months, he says to me on stream the other day that he never gave a fuck about our friendship for the last 8 years.
Yeah, he said he never gave a fuck about the friendship, dude. And that hit Jay hard. I know that. November 5th is the longest couple-week-long day you've ever seen. People try to say weed's harmful, but Rich didn't start acting this way until he started eating edibles like M&Ms. Exactly. And I've heard rumor that he's mixing prescription drugs with that too at the same time. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that rumor.
Wild.
Which is like, the other thing is like, people are like, well, suck it up, Jay. What they don't realize is like, he was a real friend to me for a very long time in real life.
Hey, I know, now that we know who Rich is, Jay, there had to have been times when you've been working with him for like 6 years or whatever, where he's bordered on some like fucking dangerous stuff because he gets criticized and then he tries to destroy people. Like, can you think of any incidences where he's like,
he tries to destroy everybody,
do some really shady stuff to other creators?
Well, listen, I'll answer that without going into detail just yet because I'd have to think about it. I don't want to misspeak because
I got one for you.
Well, listen,
a pedophile.
Well, there's I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, without getting into super detail, because again, I don't want to misspeak and have the audience be like, Jay said this, but it's something else. Listen.
Yeah, edibles. Every time I have an edible, it fucks me up. Jay knew Rich for almost a decade.
Listen, you guys got to keep in mind, working with Rich for 6 years has been like working in the mental asylum. Like, I don't know which Rich we're getting today. I don't know if we're going after somebody, if we're going after this person. Are we getting a copyright strike? Do I have to handle this? I never know for 6 years because it's lunacy. I'm actually working with this guy. So
I remember sometimes he would talk to me and tell me stories about Rich too, which those aren't my stories to tell, but he said a lot of times Rich would always be freaking out about small things, you know, monetization and all this, and wanting to delete the channel way back years ago or quit and all this shit. And I'm always like, damn, dude, why is he flip-flop so much?
To your question, you know, like with the Quantum TV stuff, he just kept pushing that button, like go after him again and again. We're having fun because Quantum's also a lunatic. But, you know, it's like Quantum did a strike against our channel. And it was like, that woke Rich up. You know why? Because he realized, oh, I can lose my money if I keep talking about this person. But I mean, off the top of my head, there's
Look, Wings' camera's shaking because he's fucking probably shaking his leg. It's so distracting.
definitely things he said to me over the years that were like, sort of, I was just
but didn't he do the DK Oldie shit after Quantum TV?
Yeah. The DK Oldies thing, but I'll be honest with you,
Maxim?
the DK Oldies people deserve that because they're fucking liars. You know, I witnessed that firsthand directly from packages that came from that company to my doorstep. So for us to go in there and call them liars and all that stuff, that's real. That happened. So with that, there was no bullshit there. We never, we never went around the lines to try to take the company down. We just ordered product.
So what did Quantum give you a strike on that DK Oldies couldn't do?
It had to do with like, I guess the amount of videos we did on Quantum. I guess he flagged them all at once and did sort of like a group, attack on us saying like, this guy's crazy and he's going after me. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos. And all of them are Rich saying like, this guy's a crazy. This guy's
so it was a community strike, not a...
It was like a violation on YouTube. It was like an actual red strike on the channel that I think the network got off after maybe 3 or 4 months.
So network, is he on MLM? Like one of those?
Yeah, he was.
He's on Screenwave, which is the same network I'm on, Jay's on, a few other people I know. We're all on Screenwave.
We were on Screenwave, and they usually would handle things unless it went like above the line where it's like, YouTube steps in.
Yeah. Dude, DK Oldies fucking felted Rich the other day, actually. It was pretty fucking wild to see.
The reason he's on like Screenwave, like don't they take like a percentage of his money anyway? Why not just use AdSense straight up? Like, does he not have an AdSense?
No, we had AdSense on there, but the network would handle certain aspects of the channel. So we're talking about ads and offers.
Yeah, they sell ads and stuff like that. That's how they're supposed to make their 10%. But like from my experience with like full screen and stuff like that, they never did shit.
Well, for Rich they did because he was pretty. Not saying you're not big, but I mean he had 1 million subs at the time, and they were like, "Hey, we'll help you with this, this, and this."
No, I'm friends season 7. You ain't gotta sugarcoat anything. With me.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the network would basically cover certain aspects. Like if we put a video up and there was like a very small issue, they would handle it.
What's up, Master Breadman? How's it going, dude? It's been a minute.
Wanted to think about it. I know we kind of glossed over it. It's like, I don't understand how Rich, you said he's seen his stream revenue go above his actual channel revenue.
Well, this is my opinion,
he just shut this down. Like, does he not realize this is half his income he just like threw away?
Well, I mean, I'll just be honest with everyone out there. When what happened to his daughter affected him in ways that I don't think people understand. And when I talk about him nowadays, I have zero empathy for him. There's not an ounce in my body anymore because I think he's just a piece of shit.
The DK Oldie stuff with Review Tech is on Twitter where they felted him.
But I have to be honest, like what happened to his daughter, and I was friends with him at the time, that fucked him up. Like it must have fucked him up to go through that. It would fuck up any father. And I had sympathy, and that's why I haven't spoke for 8 months really, because I had sympathy for the guy. But it's not the first time we saw him be an asshole. He was an asshole before that whole situation. The thing is, he's always been an asshole. So my sympathy has disappeared. Like just because that happened to him, I have no sympathy. I don't give 2 shits.
Yeah, I'm glad Jay's has no sympathy anymore. Because for a while, again, like I said, it felt like he was just constantly crawling back to Rich. I even said it at one point on my channel. I was like, dude, I'm so fucking disappointed that he's trying to be cool with him and trying to play nice and shit. I'm glad he's not anymore though, because it was getting rough for a while.
I gave him all the sympathy in the world, and he spit in my face.
You're giving all the sympathy, but at the same time, like he's over here doing video after
Here's
video.
the problem.
I feel why his daughter's in the hospital.
Here's the problem.
Exactly.
Why is Lauren posting on Facebook that Rich never went and seen the kid?
Exactly.
The kid was sick though. That's the issue.
Well, I mean that right there is like, she messaged me a couple times during the 6 years, and it was mostly just to thank me for stepping up and basically holding that channel together when he had to be with his daughter. Now, he says I didn't, by the way, guys, so everyone knows, he says I'm a piece of shit, and I really didn't do anything to help him after all of that.
Which, that's fucked up that Rich would say all that. I'm glad he finally woke up too, though.
So that's the kind of person this guy is. But she's the one that reached out to me and said, hey, like, listen, I don't know if Rich reached out to you, but I really appreciate what you've done for the family here, keeping the channel going, keeping the live stream going while we handle this terrible, terrible, terrible situation. I never asked for anything. I never even asked to do it, to be honest. He's like, hey, man, we're going to have to take, like, time off. And he told me the situation before he told anyone else. And I saw the situation firsthand like no one else saw. And I just said, I'll do it. That's it. And he was like, oh, cool. Like, he didn't say much. And I just fucking started making videos, streaming. And
yeah, he did all that to help him out, man, in that time of need.
And after all of that, he fucking threw it in my face and said that I didn't really do much for him. So
Dude,
again,
okay. Let's just so people aren't lost, all right? The kid gets sick. Rich goes to Jay, hey, I'm going to have to take some time off because the kid is sick. Jay goes, I'll make the content.
Jay, I mean, that's when Jay really took off, man, on his own again. He got, his own little community, his own little fan base, and he started to really engage with the audience, and that's why he's successful. People got to see his personality and stuff. He really carried the channel. Even though Rich says, don't let him fool you, he didn't do much. He did a lot. He did a lot for Rich's channel.
You take as much time as you need. And then once Rich, in his mind, thinks, oh, I don't need an editor anymore, right? This is his thinking, right? He goes and fires you.
Yes.
I mean, like, dude, you have no loyalty to your fellow man, to your friends, to these women.
No loyalty to him, dude, after he took care of the channel for him and stuff and was there for him.
You have no loyalty to your own fucking subscribers, your own fans. You are a horrible, horrible person, Rich, and you need to change. You need to change. Stop fighting people. The reason why I'm saying that is because you keep fucking saying everyone else is wrong. Everyone is wrong.
That's it. He never has accountability.
I'm fucking right. Stop and listen to what everyone else is saying and fucking be a better person, because you're just a garbage human over and over and over again. I meant for there, but thank you.
Garbage human for sure.
That political channel is going to.
You got to be fucking kidding me. I literally just texted you saying, "Bring me a taco bowl," and you brought me one.
I didn't know.
Great
minds
minds
like, if
think
he
alike.
can't take accountability for like just like a bad relationship, just imagine what's going to happen when he gets something wrong in the political space and have all these zealots come after him.
I mean, guys, let's get real here. The guy can't fucking produce a video to save his life. What do we?
I mean, he's not wrong. You saw that Netflix quality documentary he made?
Talking about? Why are we even pretending he's going to do anything that has any talent or fucking merit or, you know, creativity?
I mean that's being disingenuous though, Jay, because like he did have like 300,000 or 400,000 subs from like his Call of Duty days.
Before I got there?
Yeah, he did manage to make something.
I mean, okay. Listen, I'll give him that much. Sure, I'll give him that much. I mean, but what I'm saying is, you know, the level that we brought it to, he can't maintain. Just because he talked in front of gameplay footage doesn't mean that what we created together wasn't.
Yeah, his El Capo stuff is terrible.
Way fucking above what he was doing.
Agree,
so yeah,
Fernando.
he had an audience that liked to watch gameplay and watch him talk. But the show that we did together, he'll never reach that again. He'll never.
I completely agree. I think he owes you his gold play button. I think he should send it to you.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Keemstar? That's fucking a great idea. Why don't you send me the goddamn play button? I'll hang it.
I think that'd be hilarious if Rich gave JKB the play button. That'd be great.
Proud and say, look at all that fucking accomplishment I got. But you know what I was gonna bring up?
Well, I'm Jordy, but like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about. I was just saying to Keem, I'm like, let's get the play button here.
No, so that's what I said. Like, I think Rich owes you the gold play button because, like, you took his channel from like 300,000 or 400,000 subs to 1 million subs. Yeah, and that was basically off the back.
He
of
helped
your
him out,
creativity
man.
and
He
your
did all the
guidance.
work.
We got it. Anyhow, I'm literally exhausted with talking about Rich. I'm so done with it. I swear to God.
I feel that too. I fucking feel that. But this guy just keeps doing stupid stuff after stupid stuff, and guess what? I'm gonna fucking milk it. I'm gonna milk it.
I mean, obviously, we might talk to Lauren in the future at some point, but other than that, I'm done.
Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Yeah.
I think there should be an internet intervention to save this man.
Yeah, this was
I
funny.
honestly do. Why? I'm being genuine here.
Me too. I like this idea a lot.
All of us have been fucking watching the meltdown after meltdown after meltdown after meltdown, right? We all seen what Keemstar's advice was to him the last couple of days. He listened to it, but he was like, fuck Keemstar. So he's not listening. He's still not listening to us. I think if we all came together and just said, all we want is you to get better and make better content and move on. He needs an intervention. Somebody needs to intervene. What's going to happen to the guy?
I am down for the intervention, all right? And it will be an all-star cast. It will be Keemstar, Wings of Redemption, Boogie, Jay, Kino Casino, Darkside Phil. I'm all down for it. Like his biggest detractors. And here's the thing. Actually, you know what it should be? Forget the intervention.
This is funny. If this happens with the roast idea or the intervention, this would be great.
A ReviewTechUSA roast. Everybody goes up on stage. Dude, if he says no to that, you're a pussy. Rich, if you say no to a ReviewTechUSA roast, you're a pussy. You are a pussy. Amazing. That's just comedy. It's comedy. What, are you going to cry about a roast?
Listen, it's not just comedy. This is his redemption arc. Rich, I know you're fucking seeing this. Listen to me. A man who got liar tattooed to his face. A man who got buried alive. A man who stood in the street corner. And stuff. Listen, this is your redemption arc. You said...
Yeah, I agree, Dale. I'm also happy that he's in a better place dealing with Rich. Yeah, and I like that he's sticking up for himself, so it's great.
There with a smile on your face and let us fucking roast you because we do care about you. We want you to win. This is your fucking win.
I don't want Rich to win. Fuck Rich.
Take this fucking win.
I mean, sorry, you speak for yourself about caring about him, but yeah, I do.
I just don't. I'll help him. I'll help him, give him advice, but I don't care. I don't care enough to ruin his
Boogie could have a roast too. He definitely could, but every Locale Live episode is a roast.
Career, and I don't care enough to jump over backwards to help his career. But a roast, bro, that would be some good content, bro, and it would benefit you, and it would benefit us.
I got one more question for Jay before he leaves because he says he doesn't want to come back on the show. You said you're a great friend with Rich. The quartering boxing match. I know Keem had it set up, had everything set up. Did he give you any insight about the quartering fight that the public doesn't know about?
I mean, from my point of view on that thing, do I believe he ever was going to actually do it? No. Do I believe he's going to ever do anything? No, because he never follows through with anything he said, really. It would always take a little bit of a push. You'd always have to be behind him. And Rich, we got to do this. Boop. Hey, we got to
he was offering him at least 10 grand, right? Something like that.
No, he didn't want to do it, I don't think, because again, listen, the money is not.
Yeah, he was fucking weird with his fucking management with the fucking channel.
Motivation sometimes, because we'd have ad revenue coming in from, like, you know, you do an ad and it would go in the front of the video, and it paid a lot of money, not like $2. It paid a shit ton of money. All he had to do was read a script that was a paragraph, and to get him to do this paragraph to get paid a lot of money, it was like fucking pulling teeth, Keem. Guys, you would not believe how hard it was. He paid me like $150 to edit like a minute little ad, but he could not string together the sentences in the ad so I could edit it.
He couldn't fucking string together sentences
and get to them quick enough. It was a fucking disaster to get him to do that sometimes. So it comes down to, I think he's like bipolar, guys, to be honest.
Would I like to see Rich go at a boxing match? Well, yeah, I wanted him to box quartering, and he pussied out of that.
Good. All of a sudden, he's fucking way down here, and you're like, where did he go? Why is he?
Ride the guy makes a good point. He says the man has a tiny pee-pee. Isn't that punishment enough? Got to already punish him.
Oh god,
it's a good punishment.
I mean, I guess so. Anyways, the roast is a brilliant idea. I agree.
All right, Jay. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I will take it as a personal challenge when you said you're not coming on the show again.
He will come on the show again. I want him to go on a show episode when it's something fun, something not review tech related.
But this is.
What am I going to call it? I'm going to call in and talk about Eric's small dick.
Well, I'll figure out.
Are you talking about 8-bit Eric? Hold on a second.
He brought me up. I got a big dick, by the way. 2 of the 4 guys on this panel have seen my dick before. I'll let you guess who.
That's not true.
Several times, and it's like it's like a baby's arm, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just did that as a joke to him. It's actually.
God damn it.
All right.
Hey, Keem, can I ask you a question? That shed that's on your property, is that a sex shed?
No.
Why? What the fuck is that then?
What are you talking about? What shed?
Dude, you built like a sex shed on your property.
No.
Oh, that's so hilarious that he asked him about the sex shed. That's great.
No, on your property. Didn't you build like a little cabin?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was on the camping stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the fucking sex shed. Okay, well.
Is that what Rich said?
It's actually set up like a horror movie.
Yeah, Rich used to say it was the Keemstar sex shed.
Went into it. Like, it's got like all this like classic shit in it.
The reason why I say that is because you showed it on stream once, and you open the door and it's just like a fucking
Yeah,
empty room
D,
with a
he
bed
was
somewhere.
on it. He fucking went on it. Finally, that was wild, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a sex shed.
Oh, that was probably before. It was probably brand new. The first thing we put in it was the bed. But yeah, you were throwing me for a loop on that one. I'm like, I don't have a sex shed.
No, that's why people always bug you about that shed.
I never understood the reference. I guess now I get it. And no. All right, Jay, we appreciate you, man. And look, man, I'm going to take it, like I said, as a personal challenge, and I will work on the roast/intervention, and maybe we'll convince Rich. But we're probably
There's
going
no way Rich will ever fucking do the roast, by the way.
to not talk about him for a month. His viewers are going to have to go down to like 100 live concurrent viewers, and then he'll be open to the roast.
Okay. I get it. All right, man.
All right, see you guys. All right. Okay. So there you go. There's that. Let me get into live on air.
I thought there was a part on here where he actually asked about about the quartering, and I guess basically was like if Jay ever thought he was going to be serious about it, and he wasn't. So, yeah, I thought that was a pretty good little call, honestly. Glad that Jay got on there and defended himself, clarified everything, verified the stance, talked about how the girls approach them. So we'll see what happens when ReviewTechUSA melts down again and we milk them some more. And yeah, so I think I'm going to call it a night right there, guys. I appreciate everybody who sent a super chat or don't know anybody that became a channel member today. You guys rock. Thank you so much for the support. I put out 3 videos today, so please be sure to go check them out. And yeah, I'll check you guys out later. Y'all have a good night. Take care, guys.